Good evening. Who's got the date?
March 4th.
Today's March
Thank
4th.
you. March 4th. I usually would know that. This is the March 4th meeting of the Growth Planning Committee. We'll introduce ourselves first, starting from the far end on the left.
Tom Smith.
Ann Martin.
Rob Wengel.
Jane Evelyn.
The late Jane Evelyn. Paul Hogan.
Galen Weibly, support staff.
Nadia Crockett-Kern, support staff.
Great. And we have a very short agenda tonight. The first item is to approve the minutes of the last meeting, which Liz sent around. Those who were here could get to vote on that, or who I watched it, but I'll still vote because it.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve. Any comments?
Was there a
Okay,
second?
Second.
Who was the second?
Jane.
Okay, Jane was the second.
Yeah. And all in favor?
Do I get the vote since we're 5 here only?
Yeah, both of our alternates should be.
Yep, both the
Voting.
alternates should be able to vote tonight.
If we don't have a full 5,
Right.
then they get to.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Everybody's in favor? No, none opposed? Thank you. The next item was a game we're calling, so this is not a usual meeting. We're going to leave our seats here and go through this planning exercise that our staff has constructed from all across the world for us. Galen?
Sure. Before I hand it over to Nadia to explain the rules to you all, what tonight is going to be is a beta test of the planning the port. And so you, as residents of the community, you can use your imagination. If it was before 1947, you get to plan the community as you see fit. And so we're going to go over the rules of what's entailed with it. Our hopes are that you would be able to take from this is that it explains to the public. We're hoping that it helps them understand what it's like to plan in a rural community. That's hopefully our objective in doing this. So we hope that it makes sense when you do this, but we will be observing you all and taking notes and seeing if we need to make some tweaks along the way. So without further ado, I will hand this over. Yep,
I just had a question. So you say a rural community.
Yep.
So are you thinking about part of our town which is relatively rural versus other areas of the town which are quite built up and old villagey and?
So when I use that rural term, when you think of a metro area, that's more of a urban area versus Maine is very much a very rural community. We have different challenges and issues than other communities, and you're going to see that play out tonight. And so where the genesis of this came from, this originally was a paper game that was developed by Cincinnati. And when we looked at what this game was, they called it Sin City. That's how they termed theirs. Theirs focus a lot on urban challenges that occur, and we thought that doesn't really reflect Kennebunkport. And so you'll notice that some of the things that you'll be shifting through, such as stormwater management, public water and sewer, you have your local aquifer, conservation of land. Those are things that are unique to more of a rural town. And so we're going to go over that with you. And again, you have to manage a town budget. So it's going to be an exercise of how you want to create your community. The only objectives that we have for you is you need to get as much points as possible. And we'll explain how you can generate points. But besides that, you need to just let your creativity flow and make the town that you would like to see. So with that, I will hand it over to Nadia to explain the rules to you all.
I think we should stand up and go to the board.
Sure.
So you mentioned 1947. What does that mean?
I just was thinking back when you had the fire of 1947, there was a lot that, it just became an open canvas that you got to plan your community how you see fit.
And this is a game that we play as a team
Yes.
against each other.
As a team, collaborative.
So you have to be so the planners, we did this in 45 minutes. We are giving you a lot more time to play with this because, again, this is a new game for you all. You have to try to beat our score because we did score pretty high.
So we're playing against.
You play against the other, and that's the thing, so then future teams, like, they're gonna have to try to get as much points to try to beat your score.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so, welcome to Kennebunkport. So basically, you're trying to score as many points as possible while keeping in mind your town fund, your stormwater capacity, your public sewer capacity. So every action you make has a reaction to all of those things. So if you build, let's say you build one, we have a little cheat sheet here for you to see what those reactions are. Let's say you build one small single-family dwelling. Your town fund increases by $10, so you then have more money to spend on improvements. But if you build in the growth or transitional zones, which I'll get to in a second, you have -2 to your sewer capacity, and -4 to your stormwater capacity, -1 to your school capacity, and your population increases by 2.
So
We have-
everything has a cost.
Yes,
as well as a benefit.
everything has a cost and a benefit. So we have 3 different zones here, just like in Kennebunkport. These gray pieces are the growth zone, brown pieces are transitional, and green is rural. This is water, you can't build up here. If you build certain things in the growth, transitional, or rural zone, they give you different amounts of points. So you can see we have the points listed here. So if you build that same single family dwelling in the growth zone, it gives you 3 points, but if you build it in rural, it only gives you 1 point. So think about the zones when you're building. If you want to maximize points, you really want to think about the zones that you're building things in. We have a couple of state goals that we're trying to, that you should think about as you're playing. One of the state goals is to preserve 30% of the land in town. We worked that out to be, what is it, like 4 whole, equivalent of 4 tiles?
I think it's 4 tiles.
Because we have 12.
Yeah.
So 4
Yeah.
tiles would be,
It's 10. There's 10.
okay.
Oh, right,
It's
yeah.
3.
So
Yep.
3 tiles, 3 whole tiles, and conserved land is split into 16 by 16 chunks. So it's actually 1/4 of a tile that you have to conserve at any one time.
Which is represented here.
So you can think of it as either 3 full tiles or
A bunch of those.
12 segments of conserved
But
land.
no smaller than that.
No,
they have to-
no smaller than this.
Oh, I'm confused, 30%, but it's 33, each tile is,
This is not land.
you don't count that?
No, this is
Okay.
water. Yeah.
Just those 10?
Yep.
Okay.
And the other state goal is to meet the affordable housing bonus. The affordable housing bonus is 10% of all of your dwellings need to be affordable. We worked it out to be about 36. So your goal is to get 36 affordable units, those green pieces, on the board by the end of the game. The benefit of conserving land outside of meeting the bonus is it increases your stormwater capacity significantly and your local aquifer. So you have a benefit there. Affordable units, they just help you meet the state goal, and you can use them to create mixed-use housing, which is what you see here, where you have commercial on the bottom and housing on the top. So a quick tour of our pieces. You have red over here is large single family. These pink pieces are rain gardens, which you can put next to any house. You have to have an existing dwelling to put a rain garden next to it, but you can put them next to any house that you have. Street trees. Conserved land is made like this with the little pieces and the rubber bands, so we've provided pieces and rubber bands here. Bus stations are these white pieces. If you need to make any improvements to your public school or sewer system, you use these blue pieces. That's why we have the scoreboard up there. You'll see if your school capacity gets at or below 0, you'll need to increase it in order to build any more single families, the same with your public sewer and water. These white pieces are an MS4 system, which allows you to increase your sewer capacity, your stormwater capacity by placing them along roadways and connecting to the water. So if you want to build out your stormwater, you would have to start connecting to the water, and then you can just put those white pieces along the roads, and they increase significantly your stormwater capacity. The black pieces are driveways. Those orange squares, one of those is a public park. Those increase your stormwater capacity, but they cost money from your town fund. Those gray pieces are roads. Green squares are affordable. Yellow squares are commercial. Green small rectangles are ADUs. Orange squares are small single family, not affordable.
Wow.
So it's a lot to take in all at once.
You have the cheat sheets though.
We
Can I
have
come
the
back
cheat
to-
sheets.
Can I come back to a question?
Yes,
So you said the objective is to get lots of points,
yes.
but what's the real objective? is it to replan the community? Is it?
So, but,
what is
so
it?
we kind of want people thinking, there's a couple things we want people to be thinking about. One, that it's not always easy to plan a community.
Okay.
We're expecting there that you guys may have differences of opinion that you have to kind of work through as you're putting pieces down on the board. And we want people to see what the give and take is with every action that you make. So,
But are we trying to take the existing community and say, what would we change?
no,
Or is this
this is, as
Okay.
far as you're concerned, this
Got
is
it.
not actually Kennebunkport.
Got
Okay. and-
So we've
and-
given you
And-
two main
Goose
roads.
Rocks is over there somewhere.
Yeah, it's over here. We've given you two main roads to start with. These aren't changeable, but you can build off of them. This is your school here and your sewer department. So those are the only fixtures on the board. We've got a little dock square situation over here, but also not changeable. So
How do you get
Um,
water flowing into the middle of Duck Square?
By putting in a
There's your-
culvert or something, is that what this is? Stormwater
oh
sewer.
yeah, I
And
think it, yes.
Um,
So a couple of notes before we get started. There's a 2-block height limit on any buildings that you put down, and driveways can only have 2 units attached to them. If you add more than 2, you need to build a road.
Okay, and roads
Driveway
cost
has to
money
be
or
2
something.
houses.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to have 2 houses. It can't have
Minus
more
10.
than 2 houses. So you can put 1 house on a driveway, but you can't put 3. Then it needs to be built into a
We're gonna
road.
talk about 1,000 feet and turnarounds and.
We actually don't have a length limit,
No length
but
limit.
there
Or road
is,
width
But you're limited to 2 dwellings on
Yeah.
a driveway.
on a driveway.
after that you do need to create roads.
And so the affordable single-family homes, if you put in a bunch of those, you get a revenue.
Yes, so you get revenue from any single
Okay.
family homes.
Mhm.
So
Revenue
you
is
can
different
see,
than points?
so you can,
Yes, so it might be helpful to see some of the spreadsheets that you guys are looking at. So the first column is explaining either the cost or the revenue. So because residents are taxpayers, they're gonna give you revenue for the town fund. And so if you go to this first page, we'll fix that. Your revenue is on that first column right there, and it's showing you this is how much it's gonna help the town fund. As you play, you'll notice that the town fund will change automatically, as long as you explain to Nadia, we wanna put this many pieces, we wanna put this many ADUs or whatever in the growth area. She'll add it, and you'll start seeing that this will live change. You also notice that on see, it just changed right now, so she added an extra $100, and then you lost some school capacity, and it's live happening as soon as you make a decision. And you guys can take your time placing it, just tell us what you wanna put. And if you go over, like let's just put a huge amount, you'll see that the color codes, it'll turn red. You cannot go into the red at all. Anytime you go into the red, then you have to try to fix that action.
Oh,
Yes.
So
Or
how did you
increased taxes.
change the population by putting in a house?
yeah, so
Right.
I put in 400 houses just
Yeah,
to
just to
Okay.
just to,
make it an easy.
Just show you a deficit, what would happen.
So so if I put in one small single family in the growth zone, you'll see it increases your town fund, you have 3 points now, it decreases a couple of other things. And so our hope is that you'll be able to track it quickly as you're building things. If you have any questions, like if you wanna put in a neighborhood and you say, do we have the capacity to
Yeah.
build 30 houses here? We can put it in here and see if you are able to do that, and then you'll be able to see if you need to increase your stormwater capacity or anything before you get going.
From a mechanical perspective, explain some of these things. These seem to mate this way. Is there any pieces I'm looking at, how does this mate with these devices here? I guess it just,
Well, that one is, what is that? Orange?
what are those flat orange ones?
Flat orange is public parks.
It's
So
public
you wouldn't
parks.
put a
So y'all-
house on top of a public
No,
park?
but all these things will mate,
Yes,
mechanically speaking.
everything will
won't
stick
mate each
together.
Yeah, they should all stick together.
One more
Not
note,
that we want
if you
to,
fill,
but-
there is an impact, if you want to build out here, you can fill in the wetlands, there is a negative stormwater impact to doing so.
It's
So
all-
these
I'm
are
sorry, where are you showing
wetlands?
the
Those are
wetlands?
wetlands?
Yep, these
Oh,
are
yeah,
wetlands
these are
and
wetlands.
vernal pools, yeah, that's,
This is transitional, so any, brown is transitional, gray is growth, and green is rural.
so
And what is
3
this?
times the points, 2 times the points, and then 1 point.
Okay.
Yep.
What is this thing for?
That's just a
That
lot
helps
of
you,
tool.
that's a tool to help you
So
remove
if you-
things if you
oh.
need
If
to.
you get something stuck, you can kind of grip it on and pull things
I'm in
out.
front of one of these.
What is that?
That might be
A large green,
might have fell off one of the buildings, yep.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay. And we work as one team.
One
And you
team.
need to elect a moderator
I
for the
should've
group
invited
to help
kids.
in, because there might be conflicts that occur, so you need to have a moderator. So we left it up to you who you want to select as the moderator to help in addressing conflict, so. Have at it.
These are stairs?
No, no,
They're
no, that's
tools.
just.
They're tools.
So that you don't, those don't get put on the board. They're to help pull
You're having
pieces
too much
off.
fun with all the pieces.
So each
You're an
person can
engineer
have
by
one.
training?
Education.
There's 4 of them here, but you guys, if you need that tool, it is helpful to remove things.
It would be helpful for those of us on Medicare to put little reminders on each one, what they are, because
Well, they, we have.
I know you have it all
Yeah,
here,
logos
but,
are there.
but
What are those things down there?
So these are the public improvements. This gives you points. And so the town hall is the first thing you need before you can do a lot of the other improvements. And it does cost a significant amount of money to do it.
Okay.
And then you have the nurses station, because we're Kennebunkport, we have a nurses station. There's a community center here, there's a harbor marina, you have a pharmacy, fire station, police station, general store, and a maritime museum.
we have to put all of those out there.
You don't have to, but they give you points. That's really gonna give you a lot of points, because they're community
But
facilities.
didn't you say it costs money to build the town hall?
It
It costs
does.
money to build all of them.
It costs money to do all of them. Yep,
And so, but you get points. So there's
Yep.
money
Yes.
and there's points.
yep, you
Yes.
get points. That's
So-
the end objective is to really get as much points as possible. And a lot of your
And run
points
out
are.
of money.
But
Huh?
you're, but
The money, yeah, don't worry about, yeah.
Don't
As
worry
long
about
as you
it.
don't drop below 0.
As long as you're not running a deficit, that's all that matters.
how do you earn revenue, like from taxes and so forth?
Yes, you earn it from new
So-
buildings and
So you put new
businesses.
buildings, you're getting revenue to pay for this kind
Yep.
of stuff here.
And your public improvements, if you need to make any other public improvements. So,
You do a
Can
virtual
we-
town hall.
Can we have a bond issue?
a what? No bonds, no bonds. We're keeping it simple.
Oh, right.
Yes.
As chairman, I'm gonna ask one of you to be moderator. Who wants to be the moderator?
We can have one of the new people be moderator.
Oh. Okay,
And you're elected.
all right. So we proceed?
Yep,
See.
go.
Okay. Does anyone have something they wanted to start off with that you've already envisioned?
Do you want to have an overall idea of what we,
Yeah,
Think-
what kind of a community we want to
Right.
build?
Yeah.
Do we want to have a low-income kind of affordable housing community, or a more wealthy, large, single-family kind of community, or a mix, or something like that? I
I think it's pragmatic, is that really not, the objective is to win. It's a matter of what kind of town you're in.
I think it's in the context of what kind of town we want to be.
No, I
right?
like,
So-
you raise a good point. I'm thinking purely, really selfishly, we want to get the most points versus some other teams, other team. We're trying to win or trying to build the ideal town.
Go ahead, you're the moderator.
No, I'm just going to be a participant until there's a conflict.
Right.
But I was wondering if you had the required infrastructure to place that. For example, you know, we've already mentioned that the town hall needs to be positioned. But I'm looking at this and thinking, you have a school, I would want the nurses station in some proximity to the school. And that's how I'm looking
Sure.
at these buildings here, their use.
What are our colors again? The grays is what?
Growth.
So
Okay.
when you want to put houses in the growth area, isn't that?
That's the
some
Growth,
advantage?
transition, and then you have your rule.
Right.
Yep.
So if you can't put everything in the growth area.
You could make a little
If it,
downtown area.
You can add roads and you can do whatever you want. It's,
Yeah, you could make a village.
can we have some tree-lined streets?
Excellent.
Do we have trees?
there's
Do we have
street
si- do
trees.
we have sidewalks,
Street trees
by the
are
way?
right there.
Good trees.
Oh, those are them?
So
Do we have
maybe-
sidewalks?
No, we didn't put sidewalks into this just because.
Oh.
Design sidewalks. So sidewalks are implied.
They're implied
They're
in this
implied.
area.
They're-
Because we don't have many in this community.
Yeah.
It costs
These-
$5
Very
for a tree,
pedestrian,
that's
not
not too
Are these
expensive.
fixed? Do we
Yes.
change these?
No.
Yes.
But it has a
If you want to
positive
remove,
stormwater.
if you want to remove
Yes,
wetlands,
and
it
our
does
well-being,
cost.
our mental
So
well-being.
remove
I don't think there's a
Okay,
price
but to
or
move them,
anything
you
on
can do
that.
it.
You can remove them.
Remove is different than move.
No, you can't move them. You can remove them.
Oh,
You
so
can't
these are,
move them.
In this game, right?
Yes, they are.
either we leave them here, we
Yep.
take them off.
Yep.
Right.
So do we think our waterfront should be residential, commercial,
As long as we built on
Or-
stilts.
or parks?
So, well, you have here, you have
Marina
the
and-
commercial
right.
already,
So if we
right?
continue,
And-
do we
could
want
build
more
some,
parks along our
we-
waterfront than homes?
or we could build some large single families along the waterfront.
Well,
Yeah.
that would be the
They would-
most expensive properties.
They would be
So
paying
large.
lots of taxes. That would bring in the money on the water, and that's what Kennebunkport is.
Until they flood, then they,
Well,
So,
do you have stilts?
we can build on pilings.
Oh, out into the water?
No,
No.
Nope, can't go in the water.
again, but we could
You're right near the water. if
raise
you want.
buildings up,
But this is the only place you could build on the water, is here.
or here.
Or here,
Right.
because it's a street, you can't build
Right.
there. Build across the street, but not.
Well, we would have to build a road to the homes, or drive. We could
right.
put two
So-
homes in a.
So to clarify, you don't have to build the houses have to be either on a road, or they have to be
A driveway.
a driveway or
Right.
another road. So you
Right.
can have it right on another road if you want.
So we can't put in an Ocean Avenue along
We
Sure
here?
we
Yes, you
can.
can.
could-
Yeah,
Yep.
Good.
you can put a road in.
And that's the dark gray,
Yeah.
This that gray, yep.
okay.
So, and what do we want to, what do we want to see along the water here? We assume they're not going to get flooded because it's going to be high enough. Do we
Yes.
want to put multifamily to get the most? Do we want to put single family?
I would go for money revenue.
Large
They'd
single
be
family.
able to pay taxes, they're in a good spot.
Which earns us more points?
A quick note, large single family and small single family bring the same
Same,
amount of tax
yeah.
revenue.
Right. And points?
Thank
So
you.
We have a distinguished waterfront.
So
So
why would
again,
one
your-
use one rather
Your,
than the other?
your revenue's
And the
right
same
here,
amount of
so
points as well.
your mixed commercial does 120, gives
Okay,
you
so we can
120.
do a few more
Multifamily gives you
because
100,
Okay,
Yeah, we're putting.
but then duplexes
multifamily.
give you 20, 10s, so it all
Okay.
depends on what you wanna,
okay.
So we even distinguish waterfront property being more valuable than.
yeah.
Right.
So if you had the multifamily here, then you'd have, I mean, isn't that the sort of look that you see in
Many places,
many places?
absolutely.
But actually,
Because-
we could also use
Oh.
this over here, which is rural. This might be, but it's closer to the downtown, but that might be, these would be nice views of the downtown
Oh,
area
yeah.
over
Sure.
here. This might be a nice.
So let's put a road in here.
Where are the dark grays?
Yep,
That's the road.
you put those in.
How
Yep.
do you
So
differentiate
just let me
that
know
from?
how many segments.
this.
you
So
put
how
in.
many segments do you wanna put in?
No, how do you differentiate this though from the road?
That's a road.
That's a road.
That's a
This is
road.
the bridge.
Oh, I got you.
Yep.
And over here?
No resemblance to Kennebunkport.
No,
What's that?
That's a road.
That's Dock
Oh, so it
Square.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
what-
don't
Using
worry
two
about
different
that.
grades. You're
we're
two
just
different
using
grades.
that so we know when we take
Right.
this all apart, we know which
So
ones
let's-
stay permanent, which ones don't.
Okay.
That's helps us with the different
Are we
colors.
gonna go like all the way down, make this,
Yep. Yes.
and is that enough?
Is there room for a house on the other side of that?
Mhm.
How much does a house take?
How big do you want the
Yep.
yard to be?
No.
Oh, we're gonna do multifamily, right? Because we're all
No,
about points.
I think
Yes.
we're gonna use regular houses.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
no.
Affordable single, oh,
No,
that's
no, no.
affordable single hand, regular single.
Can
So
I
this
have
is
the
where
tool?
the,
You need
this is
the
where the
tool?
tool comes
That's
in.
Orange.
these.
No, I need the
These
tool.
are,
The,
I already
Yeah.
clicked.
But
It's
you
in
said
my
you
case.
want to maximize the revenue.
Yes.
or though,
Putting affordable single is not gonna maximize.
No, we wanna
the
put
revenue.
multifamily, because that's how we get the biggest points.
okay, so then
And we're all
down here
about
we'll
winning.
put regular single.
We could do that on that side, sure.
Yeah.
So
So,
these almost look like the same thing.
It's green, oh, this is a duplex, that's a single family. Maybe there's no difference.
what's our multifamily, large
Wait,
single
wait.
family?
Large
A duplex is
single
just
fam,
two single
multifamily
families.
is
I have a
100.
So what's the
suggestion.
so
color?
if you put two.
Oh,
like
you just
second,
mix a
it's
combo of
duplex.
3 bricks.
Okay.
I- I suggest we
Uh,
continue some
multifamily?
mixed use, which you get even more points.
Oh,
Mixed use to multifamily and perhaps
Mixed use
end,
Yeah.
100.
end with some single family.
perfect.
Oh, mixed use,
Yeah.
mixed use
Retail
closer to the
downstairs,
town.
Right.
or
Yeah,
office,
someplace
or,
to get coffee, someplace to,
Doctor's office.
yes,
Mhm.
have fun.
so is that big enough,
So that's the
we're
road?
gonna, is this enough to, have the building out toward the water and
We
something
could
much
behind
actually,
it?
you
space?
could start
That only
on the
needs,
opposite side of Dock Square and then continue if you want.
Here?
So, yes,
well, let's just
Oh,
go,
we
Right,
already
so-
have this road here, so we
Yeah,
could
right.
put something there, we don't need,
but, well, let's build out that
all right, let's build this
area.
one first.
Yeah,
Okay.
So you have 2 road pieces so far.
are there
So-
two?
well, I just wanna see how big the buildings are.
The multifamily.
You just need a
multifamily.
combo of
This
three
is
three
a
different, so
single
whatever you
family.
want.
Okay,
So
so,
what was
No, we're
the,
not doing
Or
single
Either one
family.
of these
We're not?
three.
What are we
And
Well,
then-
you-
No, because
So
we get no
multi-
points for single family.
That's
so we're
large
doing
single family.
multi.
no, we're looking at the
And I'm not
multi-use.
We look at 10, We're
Mixed
doing
use.
120.
Oh, there's a multi.
Okay, so it's the
So
brown
two
and
yellows and green, two greens make a multi,
Where's the mixed use? How do you get a
So where are
mixed
the
use?
That's what
large greens?
two yellows and two
Oh,
greens.
they're not long
No.
like that?
You just gotta combine them together.
Okay.
That's
the,
it.
okay.
There you go. There's one unit if you wanna put them together.
So I'm gonna just put it there.
That's, 4 of these is one building?
You said
Two.
three? Is it-
Two of them
together.
together. Yep.
Okay.
So we're gonna take it to the end.
So that's a mixed use there. With
So you
the-
probably wanna go
So
You
you're,
probably don't want them like that.
front to back
Front to back.
from the road.
I wanted a little space for parking,
Oh, okay.
and I
You don't
wanted-
have to. You don't have to do that if you don't want.
Right.
That's up to you.
And
Oh,
then, but you
right.
want a yard there too, by the
Well, you got
water.
docks here, this is,
What are
You're
those
gonna-
down there then?
so,
These.
we can move this
That's
a little this way,
residential?
no, I was wondering
Those
how
are
far we
existing
wanted to go
mixed
out.
as far as we want.
That's already
More,
existing.
more the better, right?
Yeah.
And not,
All the way.
those are
So
residential.
somewhere along here, it
It's
might be
commercial
nice
at the
to
bottom
have
and
some
residential up top.
That's mostly
entertainment,
single
some-
family.
Well, these are mixed use.
That's mixed use.
Okay,
They
You
said
mean
they
like a
wanted
recreational?
mixed use.
yeah,
Like a-
something,
yeah.
I'm just
Since
wondering,
it's
is there
along
a
the water.
recreational?
What if we,
So,
Do
and
you
the,
want
did
more
this.
units?
if you said we don't have to worry about
Parking,
parking,
we're not gonna lose or gain points.
Imagine there's a huge parking garage that floats above.
Right.
Well, maybe they have detached garages in it.
Unit.
you
Yeah,
know.
underneath,
Yeah.
right in the water.
tool's not
Yeah.
working for me.
So the tool, like if you, the pips here, if you grip them onto something,
Ah.
you can pull it up
Okay.
like so.
so would that be a
Grab
good,
my,
good place along there at some point, maybe
So it's
towards
like-
the end for workforce housing? Because if you've got home occupations going on in some of these structures, it would be good to have people could walk to work,
So if we went this way, up to the
Yeah,
road.
certainly, but we have
And
all
the kids
this.
could walk to school.
and kids could walk to school.
So we wanna work our way down.
So is that one
So,
So this is
multi-unit?
one mixed use unit.
Mixed use.
Right here. Has the green with the yellow.
so that, and that is the, yeah.
Who
Okay,
made these?
so
Did you guys have this?
we want a bunch of
We
this,
did,
right?
we did the whole spreadsheet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
work-
think
It's gonna
so.
come down
Yeah.
to someplace,
So you
so
want
we need
more?
more of
And
those guys.
it's a community area, that's great.
Two yellows.
There's some greens.
Can we,
You can do the
Yellows.
yellow.
how about some,
Oh, you're,
maybe like a tree?
They're,
Can we throw in a tree?
sure, wherever you
Some
want.
trees.
Yeah, in between
Alright,
buildings,
so we'll do,
Between the school.
Are these
and
the trees?
Yes, that would
do
be
a
nice.
couple yellow.
Are there?
So we'll do-
right, and then we'll do,
two mixed use this way, one.
But they'll- It's a nice area for them to
Sorry.
come and sit outside.
yeah, you
maybe
need
in a
green,
park.
you don't want a straight, long,
Let me get that up. So I was gonna suggest go horizontal in the next mixed use with trees.
whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there is a,
And do we need the rain?
Alright, I'm gonna get that out,
You might wanna,
tree.
that
manhandle
one,
it out.
that one you might wanna just manhandle.
Okay, I'm gonna make some housing along here. How many spaces do
We
you have?
do two yellow that way.
You're
So a
taking it
rain
right
garden.
next to the water.
You're gonna put a road right next to the water? That's
Well,
a
he's
ro-
got a road now. Oh,
No,
I
these
don't
are,
want,
these are buildings.
okay, so how far back did you
So-
put?
We went back 4 and we added a road, for the heck of it.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then the road, like that, I guess.
So you wanna put a couple yellows that way?
Sure.
Does that mean that there's no grassy area just in front of the water for people to sit
Well,
and enjoy?
Well, that's what I was, maybe is there,
Not if
maybe
you
you
don't
do
put it
some,
Yeah, if you don't put a park or.
All right,
Small
so we
park.
need to move
We
the
would
road
move
back
it-
one.
Yeah, it needs to.
how big is that?
I
You give me an orange part for
This?
sizing. It fits, right? You don't have to move the road,
Yeah,
so you want something like this?
You may wanna use the back end of it. Like this,
Oh, I thought,
Where's the town engineer?
that I got now. Can't get it.
So you're not doing it the same,
I
okay.
put a tree on a park?
I think that we should have a frontage that would allow for benches and people to sit and look out at the water. Would anybody find that
So you want
attractive?
to slide the
Sir.
whole road and move everything back?
Or do you want to have it, whoops.
Or maybe that is a part of having the unit there, is that there
You could,
is space.
we could
Because
put
it's-
this in between, use the park to divide from the building, is that what you mean?
Oh, well, yeah,
Maybe they're
do it that way.
single as opposed to a double,
Maybe you need to,
like,
I mean, you could.
No, we're winning, we're going for points. We have to get as many points as possible. That was, these two planners, that's all they care about.
You can go
the
around
points.
there.
okay.
I think Galen
I
said he
mean,
wants
I'm just gonna
high
say,
rises.
we did 4,100 points and you're at 87 right now, so.
Have you practiced?
Yeah, but how many degrees do you guys have? Planning.
You guys have
So I'm
more
not sure what we
degrees
just
amongst
did.
all of you.
Not in planning.
What, so we took the mixed use out for,
Well, we're gonna
Oh,
move it
okay.
back
Yeah.
so that we have,
Um,
I don't see anything other than like maybe the little rain garden thing, but,
you
I
could,
just wanted to move
you
it
could
over.
just put a boardwalk along the water.
Yeah, this doesn't have to be that big. This could be this big. There's
Yes.
plenty for benches, and if it's
Right.
half of a big building,
Yeah,
so
That
let's
was
just
what-
make it one.
yeah, and then, well,
What?
move it back.
No, it's gonna
So-
come all along here. We're gonna have a promenade,
Where does the promenade go?
all the way along the water.
Yeah, but
Well,
if this
One
is,
public,
if this is blocking it, should it be over a little bit so that maybe one row so that then now you've got the promenade?
no, I thought this is the promenade.
No, I thought, no, that would be a mixed use
Oh.
building.
What's the promenade color? What's that?
I don't-
What do public
Promenade,
blocks?
there's a
We think about
promenade.
using one,
I didn't even realize we
one row
had,
for.
Whatever the minimum,
yeah, I didn't know that we had something called.
Do we have
So we
something?
have you have a public garden,
what's that?
that's the
That's
orange,
this.
that,
Yes,
Okay,
That's
and
big.
that's so huge.
yeah.
but you don't
I have a
have
saw in
a
the car.
narrow,
No. I mean, you can make it aesthetically what you want, you can, it's imagination, so
Yeah.
you.
All right,
Okay,
so-
so let's step back
Imagine
one.
it's
When
there.
we,
Okay, and we'll
Step back.
just step back one, and
and
we're
maybe
gonna,
we do a public garden somewhere in the middle.
okay,
What do you think?
sure.
well,
And like a little square in between each,
you know.
like every few often,
We'll do
like
it every
something.
4.
Some trees.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 3?
Well, that's 4 by definition, isn't it? There's 4 there.
No, he said every 4.
Oh, 4 units.
To break it up with a park, break it up with
Well, we're
a,
gonna go from mixed use to, we're going from
Yeah.
multi-use
Okay.
to, the larger residential to single family, right?
Sorry,
oh, I thought we were just gonna make, I thought single family was going over there
I just
in the,
have to make a statement here.
Go for
With
it.
the tree.
absolutely. No, you can put 2 trees there, we don't care. Now we're gonna do this again.
What was the,
Given a chance. There we go.
So where's your road at?
The road,
It's
we
gonna
haven't
be-
put in yet.
Okay, you're gonna construct it there.
Yeah,
we're gonna build and then put the.
we had to move it back.
Where's the Noah's Ark?
Five mixed use.
So you want 4 of these things again?
6.
So this is,
Where's the mixed use apartment?
That's what these are.
No, not mixed, I'm sorry.
2 together,
1, 2, 3, we need 2 more, thank you.
you know, they could,
And then we'll do one of these, guys, to. And put your trees there.
I was just wondering if they, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
So we wanna remind you guys, you need some kind of road.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah,
All of those things.
We know, we have lots of degrees among us, we just
So-
clarified that.
so,
So the road can go right here. The question is, do we want, what's gonna be between these municipal, what are these things?
A school?
That's a school.
and the the
we need
sewer
to get the,
facility.
That's school and septic. There's
Uh,
school in your public sewer.
We need to put it in the
Yeah.
town hall and the nurses.
Well, that's why we're putting multifamily, because it's,
With the 1
Well-
more unit there or what?
So if this is all mixed use, do we wanna make this a more central space for some other town facilities or single family homes?
3 more trees.
Well, they
Oh,
haven't
there are
approved
some
it.
hi-
I just
does
threw it in
it,
there.
does,
We'll
does
go
the
to
height
the-
of the tree matter?
I was thinking that would give some protection.
what
for
else gives
viewing.
us big points?
Trees don't get points, or they do?
No, they cost you something, but they might add something relative
Well,
to,
It's surrounding the
they
sewer
give you
facility.
points, trees do
the
give you
sep-
points, 1 point.
They do, they must. Okay, so the road, maybe we'll just have nothing between, we're gonna have trees. We need a lot of trees here to block off the,
You
Yes,
sure we
from
don't
the
want any
residential.
facilities, do you want any buildings for points, buildings for points?
This is sewage treatment?
No, that's the school.
Oh,
Sewage is back here.
okay.
So the
Do you want,
Well, we could put stuff on this side,
yeah,
the rest of this.
There's
but do
gotta
you
be,
wanna,
oh, we don't worry about parking, do we?
someone had suggested a nursing station maybe near the school.
Sure.
Yeah,
And what about community center near the school?
well, how
Sure.
about putting the nursing station there, it's
I
visible.
would encourage you to put your roads in just so you have an accurate idea of what your
Your stormwater.
points are looking like, your sort of town funds.
Oh, okay.
So it does have to,
We're moving
it does
to
have to
bicycle
connect next
community.
to it.
Well, bicycles
What do you
can't
mean by
bike
that?
on
They
grass.
still need a road.
Still
So like there's no road frontage
It
here,
could be a driveway
connecting
inside.
this, so you
Oh,
need
okay,
to
I like it.
That's
move
a
this
road-
over
It has
one.
to
that's
touch
a
it.
road-
Yes,
Oh.
it has to touch it. Yeah.
We thought there was a yard or,
No, you gotta touch it.
You could put a rain garden over there, if you want to have some extra way to
I gotta take down this tree for a second.
So
Hold on.
the
have something
stormwater-
natural.
Yeah, it was gonna be a tough one to get out. There you go.
Separate stormwater sewer system must connect to the waterway. So we need something that connects to the waterway, that's the stormwater sewer system usually.
Where did this
Are
tree
we,
come
are
from?
we running
Someone
out?
with more
Why
aesthetics
do you
than
need
me.
to put in here? What would indicate a need for a stormwater sewer system here?
So when you see the stormwater, that's your capacity right now. You're at 75 until he puts the roads in, right?
And then it increases?
Let's see, how many segments do you
We're
have?
supposed to fill in this whole thing?
He needs more road segments.
Here's a suggestion. Why don't we alternate
Yeah.
dark and light? You can tell that's actually a road there.
We don't have
We
in the
don't.
dark.
No, take these up.
No,
Oh,
those
no,
are
no.
permanent.
No, take them up now and put in light, alternate back
Well,
and
we know.
forth.
We'll figure.
We know.
it.
You're
It's-
fine.
This is
it's
gonna
not
be,
bad.
this is
This
gonna be
is-
gone in 10 minutes. I mean, it's going back in the suitcase.
So
So-
I'm trying to figure out when I would put in a rain garden for, by
Okay, so we
necessity.
want
I would-
more,
I would
um,
continue
what-
with maybe a little bit more,
This
here?
guy wants a rain
Sure.
garden.
Well,
where do you wanna put the community center?
how about this, sort of a, there's a
What about-
municipal area here?
Sure, yep,
what
And
about
that
community center,
right down by the water.
you bringing people together?
Yeah, because it could have outdoor components to it, and we don't, those, they're going over here. We're not spending $10 million, we think we can some land this.
You
Can
don't
Not
even
a-
have a town hall right
we
now.
get an exception, put town hall in wetland?
Right there.
We'll make it seems
Ooh,
like it
that would
could
be
float.
fun. We could build an island.
I think it needs to be over here, the town hall.
I think so.
No.
I think you're right.
There's no place
Because
else.
agree.
you have heavy use here,
But
and
this
then
is
you have.
prime real estate. All of this is prime real estate. It's the urban center,
Okay,
this,
Yeah, I like
Could
the
be
idea
here.
of getting,
but I would put, if you think it should be in this, I would put
Put
it
it
way
in the
out
corner.
here. Because, as
I
long
see
as
what
there's a
you're
road to it,
sure.
but I wouldn't give it prime real estate.
well,
Yeah.
like a, police station,
We're not gonna make any
more
more money.
central in the whole community.
Okay, so what
You
is-
do need to put in your town hall before any of the other improvements, so.
So,
Oh, you,
no police, no community.
You guys just want off.
Is that where the police is now? We don't
Well,
want the police.
it's the first, you have to have employees in order to make it make sense to have anything else.
Where do your select board meet? Like, where's the select
I know
board?
Doge
Yeah.
might say you
So-
don't need.
we're
police.
unincorporated. We wanna be
Okay, we
un,
can have the police right next to
would-
the town
But
hall.
I'd get them out of the
So
high growth where we get more points.
how about a maritime museum near the
Close to-
water?
oh, sure, yeah.
You need
What is that?
roads
We need
to
a
your
road.
community assets.
So you wanna build a road off of here,
Yes,
or
we
off
did.
of here? We don't need to do both.
Fire
You're
station.
right on the border,
Well,
so we can.
we need one off of here. We've got residents here that want to go over to the
Sure.
town
Do
hall.
we have to connect the roads? So people
don't
get
have
around?
to.
To something.
Can we have a road to nowhere?
No, you can't do a road anywhere.
No dead ends?
So what is the green
That's
one? Is
good.
that
You
road?
want
I don't
that
know
to
what
be
that is.
connected.
We just kept that there to keep the tiles together.
Oh,
Oh,
You can move that if you need to.
you want to count on this road? How many?
So,
oh, we have
do
to
you have,
jump over something.
It's okay if it's one.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
so if you had your municipal, your nurse station, your police, your
Well, we were
fire,
gonna put the nurse by the school, right?
Well,
So
but the
I-
schools have their nurses already.
Not in our town.
This
Yes,
is-
they do. They have a bunch of
But we
nurses
could
at the
save
school. We
money.
pay
We
through
could
them.
save money.
Well, it's through the school taxes.
So I was thinking that some of these municipal things should not be in the growth area, they should be bordering, so we have more room for points for houses
Sure.
and other things.
Okay, so
Sure.
we want to
And
have
police-
houses. the.
You want them in dead center where they can
Wait,
get everywhere.
what's the difference between this
And
and
the
this?
fire.
They're both,
This
they're all
is the same.
transition,
Okay.
yeah.
This is the same,
Yeah.
So the
it's a little different color.
fire
So have
department
you
has
guys
to
built
put-
the Maritime Museum, or is it just kind of hanging out
Is that's not
I
the
keep
community center?
putting
Well,
it
does,
out there.
the museum
It's
doesn't
not
have to be, well, okay, this is a tourist area, so yeah, maybe
I was
near the,
thinking you'd
yeah,
have a
Sure.
windows that would look out on the water.
yes,
Sure.
sort of
yeah,
thing. You guys are
perfect.
good at,
that's good.
So I do wanna make you aware of your town fund.
You're down to
You
20
only
now.
have $20 left.
Oh,
So you might wanna think
where
about
is the
some
town
more
fund?
We need
residential.
improvements.
Town fund is the top.
Did you count all of these?
We're
Yes.
getting our
You
foundation
keep
piece
track of
in,
this.
but-
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
how do we get more money into our town fund?
More
You gotta build
mixed
more
use,
houses.
more
We haven't,
residential.
we haven't put houses up yet.
Okay, let's build a big neighborhood.
Okay, so I've got a neighborhood over here, but I guess it's not big enough. We can add some more.
Well, you've given them really big lots.
Oh, I have. I could make them
Really?
Yeah.
smaller, or,
They could be much
I think you're
smaller.
up to like 4-acre minimum lots.
is
Yeah,
that how big these are? 4 acres? How big is that?
For what?
How
how
large an
big are those
area?
lots that
Probably-
she just created?
Whatever lots you want.
So, but you want me to put my
Do we have
houses
to look out
closer
for lot
together?
coverage?
You don't have to worry about
would,
lot
In a,
coverage.
in a
Okay,
setback.
so let's do-
I mean, think of this village here, everything is relatively close.
So
Okay.
how close could the
But
houses
this
be
is-
together?
I think they just, if they touch, it makes it a duplex.
Ah,
So-
wait, don't start, oh,
Great.
okay.
And then
I
All
don't
you
want
do
you
is
messing
separate
with
them by
my
one.
little
All you have to do
development.
is separate them each by one.
Yeah.
So you
Well,
only
no,
have-
but they should have some space around them, don't
Do you wanna win, or do you wanna, like, what's our goal here?
you? Well,
We were
Create
just
a
told
really
what our goal
nice
was, we
town.
didn't have a choice.
So-
By the way, don't forget, this is rural, so we wanna
right.
concentrate more in housing and
So,
brown and
but, so,
gray.
yeah, the
Okay,
rural,
so
So
let's-
putting a
these,
house in rural.
these would have accessory dwelling units, wouldn't they, the large
They could.
houses?
You
Yep.
can, yeah.
Yeah, right behind them, right here,
So accessory.
not on the
What
water
does
You
that
side.
can put them
do?
on top and you can also put them behind them.
Oh,
Oh, put them on top.
oh, yeah,
Well,
accessory
they don't
dwelling
all
units.
have to
Yeah,
have
two-
Yes, they
that's,
do.
that's
We
two,
wanna win.
this is, I think this is
So
the
what does
accessory.
that look like?
This is a rigged game, we just want to win.
Oh, so you put a green thing on top.
Yep. Yeah, let's make them all with,
Yeah,
they could be behind, they could, but we can
Well,
put them all
In
on
this
top.
one section?
that means,
The points are the same, obviously,
Yeah.
right? Very
Well,
separate.
you get benefits from doing rain gardens. I'm gonna put in another rain garden.
yeah.
What's the difference between a rain
Well-
garden
So I
and
think we need to,
And a
while
cat.
you're doing that,
What?
while you're building that rural
we need
community,
to build a big neighborhood.
I think, yeah, we should bring some roads and build in the growth area.
Okay, so what should this, Rob, what should this,
I'd say we continue the road.
Alright, you guys only have one stormwater capacity left, which means you need to think about your stormwater.
Yeah, I was
Can we
Okay,
build
so-
first and
asking.
then
So
figure out where we put it?
stormwater.
Right
If
now
you're
you're,
in a deficit, you're out
right now
one.
you're locked,
Oh.
you don't have any more space, oh, I see
Wait,
two
how do we-
rain gardens.
how do we do
Must connect to a
stormwater?
So we
highway,
wanna continue a road straight across?
must connect to a
Where is
waterway,
this?
and that's the white thing.
continuing from here,
Yeah.
bring this and
So-
have a,
there.
So, I mean,
Road
can you
houses
just
there.
stick one here somewhere like
It
that?
has to connect, it has to be on a road and connected to the water. So picture where like
I
your
see.
sewer
Like over
lines
so
go.
right here, we need,
You can put it right on the road if you
Yeah.
want, James, like right.
can I have white ones? I'll do,
They are
These are
expensive
thin.
though. Just
Yep.
so you know.
You better have them, but they're expensive.
Each one costs $50.
oh,
Yeah. You're only,
How much
you're
money
$80.
do we have left?
You have 80.
You gotta
So
get some
that
houses.
you're
So
gonna,
this
are you
is-
going to get,
but you won't let us build any houses until,
Well, you guys have to manage your accounts.
but are you going to get more, a need for stormwater
Do we
from
have,
an
Yes.
impervious surface?
How many-
Do-
So,
we
How
need
many
to
roads you
connect,
putting in, Rob?
What?
How many roads you putting in? Because you're gonna be in a deficit. 1, 2,
but
3,
there's gonna
But-
be a
but
house on
houses.
these.
6,
All right,
7.
When we put houses up without a road, you told us we
8.
needed a road. So
Well,
I'm
but
building
you
a
can
road to
get-
put houses.
You're in deficit for your
so,
town budget.
I mean,
Okay,
you need
so
some
let's,
houses.
$50.
here you go.
hey,
Right.
say this.
So
You
Can
gotta
I?
move some pieces.
we have to put some
These
stormwater,
houses are going,
I put
You guys
the
are gonna-
stormwater
You're gonna run
here.
out of stormwater, you do not have enough for any houses.
You can't do stormwater.
you're having fun with this.
I know, you are. Now you're starting to realize this is the fun part.
You can't put any
Well,
houses.
you're in deficit.
Yeah,
Wait.
all of those
No
roads you
houses.
just put down, they gotta
Okay,
go
well,
on.
let's put in a
Why?
stormwater over
Okay,
here.
just,
we won't,
It's because your
Right behind you.
stormwater is.
this would be a
That's
great
the- put the
housing.
stormwater.
stormwater
Pay for
in. We put the stormwater right on top of the
Yeah,
road?
those are the
Yeah.
houses that
Is
did.
that what you envisioned?
Yeah.
You don't have any money or stormwater right now.
We're
So-
broke, we need to
You're broke.
build
So
some
I-
residences
So
to
what do you
No,
protect.
he tells us we
So
can't
to-
build residences.
so the roads and the houses you just put down here,
I
you
would
don't
remove
have
them.
the capacity for.
I'd
Okay,
remove
so
all
let's
of
get
that.
rid of the roads here,
Is
this
is
one.
there a
So if we don't have a road,
correlation
how do we
between
put
the
houses?
houses and the stormwater?
Yes.
Okay.
How many houses you need to pay for stormwater?
Look at your grid.
It's on here.
The entire point of this exercise is to have more respect for Gayla and Nadia.
So right here, the one column you have is stormwater
Where
impact.
is
So
the-
it tells you
stormwater?
what your stormwater
Top of
impact
the road?
is.
Oh, this is.
Or
the
next
cost.
to the
It goes,
road?
Yes,
it goes
that's
on
the
top of
cost.
the road.
So
But
if
right,
we put
right
in
now, you don't have
one of
any
these, We
stormwater.
have to have 4
Money.
stormwater.
You lose
Wow,
4.
you
Yep.
do that really well.
I
We're-
don't know what the stormwater
Thank
is.
you.
Put it in.
Well, we have
I put
So you
17
have a
dollars.
balance.
Is that
That's what
dollars?
your balance is, 17. So you only have 17,
But we
so you
need
can only
to-
put 4
So think
houses
about-
in.
So right now, your main inhibitor to putting more houses is stormwater.
Right.
Okay.
So think about all the other things that can add stormwater capacity.
Does it cut?
Oh, that's where my little rain gardens are.
Yes.
Yes.
Rain gardens
Rain
are
gardens
cheap,
are cheap.
and they add
It's only
stormwater.
five.
Okay, and Marie put some more more trees
Yeah,
too,
everywhere.
right?
So we can,
We can put some trees by the
Can I put them right on the
town hall.
roads because we have
Yeah, anywhere you have
impervious,
a
we have
house.
pervious.
We're right along the,
Let's put in a
Road
couple
one.
trees by the
Is it
town
everywhere?
hall, and another rain garden. over
Yeah, they're
there.
kind of hard to put in the,
what do these
I
get
have
you?
kind of
Okay.
figured it out.
What do rain gardens get?
wrong way.
We
no,
did.
you just gotta line them up,
Okay.
yeah.
So how do you guys feel about some, filling in some rain gardens?
I think that's
Do we
not,
get money for building permits?
What is this supposed to be?
that's
That's
a
a wetland.
wetland
It's a
area.
wetland.
Wetland.
Yeah.
So this,
This says it costs $5 to put in.
Yep,
Yes.
and it gives you 4 stormwater capacity.
oh, excellent.
So the,
So you can put in 4 houses. You spend $5, you can put in 4 houses.
Like there's, I mean, that's what Jane was doing back
Yeah,
here, she
so
was
we need to
adding
put
some
a
rain
bunch.
gardens.
Yeah.
She's
Put
way
a bunch
ahead.
more in.
and don't forget, you can build houses on these existing roads.
You
So
can?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
these
not
are-
on the road, you mean beside?
Yeah, beside-
So the
beside-
road all right.
So you don't.
Oh,
Can you
right
do
now,
that
you
without
don't
money?
have to put in
Yes.
more roads.
Put a house in?
Can you do that without money?
Except
The
you
house?
don't need to put in road, yes.
It's gonna take some stormwater, but yeah, you can do
Exactly,
that.
it's costing you stormwater capacity.
But,
Right.
but you can put in some rain
But we
gardens
can,
and
right behind
trees.
each one, we can put in
Yep,
a rain garden.
Well, you know,
You
how
know,
about,
every 4, you put in 1.
can we have a
Say
big,
what?
Every 4, you can put in 1.
how about a big rain garden?
2,
So
3,
you only need 1 right here.
5,
Well, that's
For those
But
Counting
I-
before
a
we-
rain garden for each house.
So why wouldn't we
No.
put one in for each? We have the space, that's,
Good.
Yeah,
that's the
Hey,
backyard.
your
Well, it
town
also-
budget's down to 5, you can't really add any more rain gardens, oh, wait,
What did
Yeah,
somebody
but
just
I-
do?
Warehouses,
Two that-
warehouses,
oh, okay,
Houses.
houses.
warehouses.
Oh, they're getting
1, 2,
the tax revenue from the houses, right? Oh,
Yes,
Okay. And
I don't know.
But we don't need one for every house.
I
so we
know.
do one for every other house.
Single family?
Rain garden
And
city.
They pay more taxes if they have
so we
rain
put,
gardens.
We're at 10, I thought.
How do they pay more
1,
taxes?
1,
Should be
2, 3,
paying less.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Lower taxes.
9,
Still
10,
multi-unit
11, they're at 11 right now.
towards the museum.
It makes the house more
Yeah.
valuable if you have
Are
a
you
rain
making that
or
a duplex?
accessory.
Oh, that's an
Is this a
ADU?
duplex?
That's
It's a duplex now.
Okay.
So
But we
that's
can
a-
go up also?
Yeah, yep, you can make it a multifamily.
So multifamily means,
Single family.
Yeah.
or-
A
and
duplex,
so multifamily
it's
is if we double
$20
it?
instead of 10.
Multifamily is
It's
three
just
of
3
any
combined,
unit.
so you can put a red single brick and put it over top, and that's a 3
Oh,
units.
A single house costs you 4 stormwater.
There you
Oh,
go.
I
That's
missed
a
the
multi-
large
Duplex
single.
costs you 6.
It's
You better put in
Large single,
duplex.
but you don't get any more, anything for it.
Yes, we
Well,
do.
it costs you,
No,
it
the
costs you
large
less
you
than
would have, that
stormwater.
is,
Oh, I
Much more
transitioned.
negatives for
Okay.
large.
can,
Oh, I thought I was doing multifamily.
No McMansions.
should we really use the transitional area to put in some residences? Can we do that there? Because we're surrounded by rural.
It's all gonna be
Okay,
dirt roads to
But
get there.
now, okay, so, but we have a road here, we could put some businesses along here too.
Yeah.
And that,
Well,
is
we
that a
have to
good
give us
thing?
a lot
Yeah,
of
this
points.
means that they have,
Mixed use,
access
commercial,
to-
first floor, affordable, that's the highest,
Money.
money,
Okay, wait, why don't we put some of those along here by the town hall?
sure.
So what do
Can
you,
be certainly affordable.
how
Yeah,
about
we
we
need to throw
have
some
some
affordable in.
businesses here?
But
So
you don't
that
get
would
that
be
much
the,
money
yeah,
for
There's
affordable.
nothing.
do we do the mixed
Affordable single.
use?
And
It's
we're-
10 bucks.
we're at 22 for this use.
What?
have you ever planned the town from scratch?
Where's multifamily?
Oh, yeah.
There's two families.
I don't see
Here's
any,
three.
I don't see any here,
Oh, that's 100.
just plain
That's
business.
3 residential bricks.
The yellow
Three
home
residential.
occupation on top or beside a residence.
That's what we should be doing,
What?
particularly,
Yeah.
you know, multifamily.
Commercial, I think is this
In the
one,
more
the mixed,
I see
busy
residential,
areas.
I don't
Right,
see
so
plain
that's
first
Plain
floor.
Maybe we should bring
What is
some
a
of these
plain
together.
business?
Yes, let's do that.
Like a
Is it
restaurant
commercial?
or a grocery store?
Yeah, mixed use is, it could
That's
be anything. It
mixed
can be a retail store, it could be a commercial, like a restaurant.
But a mixed use might be a house and it's not. So mixed use is
Mixed
between
use, yep.
commercial.
It's commercial on the first floor and then it's residential above.
Okay,
That's
So-
why if you look there,
Get 3 of those red
it
bricks?
gives you not only a lot of revenue, but it
Those
also
single
gives
family?
you
These are going to
How
be
many,
mixed
uh,
use here.
people for.
No,
But
that's
but
a
So
wouldn't
this-
home
the pure
occupation.
business,
So,
give you
I was
more
gonna
Um,
put this on top
revenue.
like that.
Oh,
putting the
okay.
green on
Impact.
top.
Oh, right.
very low impact on the consumption of resources.
I do a
So
couple
then we
of
need some
those.
road money in.
We do need a road, but we couldn't put the road in because they wouldn't let us.
This is a road here.
Right,
Okay,
so we can put these along here.
We can put driveways in too.
What we have.
We don't get points for that.
What do you get?
I don't think we get any, oh, driveway. That's only if we have, you know, if we put
It's not
a road in, then we can put 3 houses off of it.
Yeah,
But we don't need a driveway unless we're putting
It's not.
no.
2 units not on a main road.
oh, see, I put this
The
guy.
driveway costs you money and it costs you stormwater.
Right,
Well, the door-
Well, I could put 2 units back there, that would make it more beneficial to have that driveway there.
So.
agree with it.
I'm gonna,
Let's,
can
he's
I?
gotta catch up.
I just like the idea of having the driveway there. What are you doing, it upside down?
Well, I was gonna put the commercial,
Mixed
But,
use along the
Okay, so yeah, but, so this should be,
I was gonna, you need one of those
yellow
little.
at the bottom.
do you put 2 together?
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah, then it
I don't
counts.
mean to mess up your.
No, you're not. Go ahead.
And these are confusing, and these aren't really mixed use. See,
Yes, they
those
are.
These are all mixed use?
Yeah.
These are all mixed use.
I'm just wondering, I think you get more value from the rain garden as opposed to the tree.
Is that right?
Where are the
Is that-
pure, single-family houses?
Over here.
Yeah, I guess.
Just that little neighborhood so
But
far.
those
With
have
ADUs.
ADUs.
But that's rural too, so.
What ADUs?
So a tree gives you minus
Minus
$5 and a rain garden gives you minus $5. At the same.
Same. Tree's the same as
Yeah.
regular.
Can we put in,
So what did we put mixed use here?
Did you catch up on all these?
Yeah, we
Yes.
got
And so
those.
what is-
So where are we, what's our
That's the
fund?
police
Town fund, we
station.
have $400.
We can put in a police station here.
Mixed use and
it needs to be
transition.
on a road?
Yeah, it's on that road.
Sure.
Okay.
And,
And then a
um,
fire
Should we put fire
station.
and police together, make them friendly?
and they don't need an extra road there.
So,
Right.
the nurse's station, this
Could be
side of
across the
town, or-
street.
I was just gonna say, I
Sure.
kinda think it should be close. Okay,
And did we put this here, or that's just holding?
Hanging
it's
on.
holding the fort, we were told
We
we
could
couldn't
put it there.
do that yet.
Yes, we can.
We didn't have the money.
We didn't have the money.
So,
Oh.
let's see if you have enough for the police.
We have
fire,
$400 now.
Okay.
640.
We don't have the police, fire, nurse.
Police, fire, and, let's see. Fire station, 200. Police, 200.
Can we borrow the fire from the next town?
Nurse station, 75. Yes.
Okay, so we can put in the
So we're
town
down to
hall?
$165 now.
Can we put in the town hall?
Well, that's, how much was
Well,
that?
town hall had to be in. No, you already had that.
Yeah.
Oh, you already
was
counted
in
it?
and
The
got
town's
it.
already in.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And then we need, we have a general store, will the general
But we
store?
don't have to put this all
You
Right.
don't have to, it just gives you points, that's how you,
in. Okay.
you do get points that way.
So this is a harbor marina, I guess that should be put into a place.
The only
like
place
that.
it could go is,
Is-
Out here.
but it needs to be
Yeah.
connected to a
Road.
road.
This
Oh, that,
means
it could be
this
connected
one.
to that road. We don't want that there. We
This
want it
is a
over here.
bridge, come from someplace else.
Oh, yeah, it
isn't
could go over there.
Or over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the marina would be
Is this
out.
coming from
Right.
different town?
Hmm?
This is coming from
It's from
different town?
Kennebunkport.
That's
right here?
still in this town.
Can't be the town. There's no pad here.
There,
This is not the town.
so the marina's in,
That's not way up there, no.
Yeah, so this is.
It's not in the town
That's-
line.
That's town line right there.
You drop off the edge of the world when
Yeah,
you
it's
go
right
there.
there.
so do you guys,
It's road to nowhere.
do you want
It's a Jim Carrey movie.
a general store to go?
Well, that's, we don't,
Well,
we
we
only
have all of
160
this
we need
area,
to
we
put in
need a
road.
road.
We need a road. So we need to spend our money on roads in here.
Well, we can fill in on the opposite side of that road.
26 to 41.
Yep,
Do we get
Over
any
there?
benefit from,
Over the road in here.
Opposite the police
Yep.
station and
Yeah,
Maybe,
Okay.
yeah,
I'd move the nurse.
yeah, maybe bring a road here, and then.
But we can fill in houses along this road,
These are like.
So if
But
we
we-
could
on both
use,
sides of the
But we
road.
need, somehow we need to get back into this area.
That's what the-
Right.
Right,
But
we
we
need a
can-
road.
But we can,
We need a road coming
So-
in here or coming,
Across
we
from the
could have one
police
street.
station, the police can zoom out.
That's a good idea.
To get into that area over there.
so
Did I do that
That
wrong?
was just-
duplexes,
Oh,
So
I
we're gonna
see.
put a road all the way across here?
Well, I don't know about all of it. Oh, you have roads.
so duplexes might give us more money.
What is it?
Absolutely.
So
The most is mixed use, the next is,
is,
3 more rows.
duplexes,
Okay, so I'm gonna put in another
multifamily,
house.
3
Multifamily.
units.
They really are pay as you go.
Multifamily, 3 units.
You pay, when you let us put the buildings.
Well, no, when they see it later.
Thank you. I've got a driveway, so I can have 2 houses at the end of the driveway.
Are these 3 units,
And
this color
No.
scheme?
No.
everybody.
So those are 2 above, because they're mixed use. There's 2 affordable, and then there's a commercial below.
So where's the, for the residential bricks
So you
combo?
just combo them, so you can, this is a multifamily, because
Okay.
there's the one above, the large single family, they have 2,
Okay,
that's
so do we need to put drainage along here and here to get out to there?
you know how much funds.
So-
So those are what, 50, I think they're 50 each?
So we just won't have drainage? You don't care if it's,
Do we need
it's
drainage?
not a rules violation?
You don't need to have it.
You just
can
need to manage your stormwater, that's
Yeah,
it.
you
So
can
we're
manage it in other ways.
3, so
You're
if
down
we,
to 3,
and
that's,
what, so if we put in one stormwater thing, what do we get under stormwater? Just an add one to
It
it?
gives you,
Oh, it's on here?
it gives you 8 stormwater capacity.
8,
so there's your stormwater.
so we need,
So we could pay $50 for a stormwater, it's all gonna flood the road here, that's okay.
it's gonna go underneath.
I thought you said stormwater you can put on the road,
Yes.
Yes,
so we don't need to lose that,
That space, no, okay, yeah. So we're gonna add a stormwater
because
here.
we're gonna put houses along
Right.
there.
how, should we put in more duplexes then, in here?
so we can, yeah,
We
we
could do
can,
another,
well, before
another
we
road.
fill in more road, we can put houses
yep,
along here.
okay, let's
Yeah.
do that.
And
What kind of house are we putting here?
duplexes, you get more money.
Okay, not mixed use, just duplexes?
Well, a combination.
Or the multifamily.
so you're gonna be running a deficit with
I'm
your
just-
duplexes in your
Well, you're
stormwater.
running a deficit
Uh-oh.
of your roads.
How
Well,
about
wait, what happened,
multifamily?
we were putting stormwater in here, what happened to
We're
it?
So
running a
you're in
deficit.
right now with the current roads.
With the, yeah. with the
So your
roads.
current roads, you're in a deficit for stormwater.
Okay,
We need to
so we can
Hold
put
this up until we put the houses in.
What if we put the
Easier said than
stormwater
done.
in, what does that do? It
We'll
reduces
just
our
take the
cost.
So
houses
just one piece off.
along there, you put the road in.
So the, I see.
This really is being recorded, isn't it?
Mhm.
Sure, be watched by millions.
Yes.
It'll be on YouTube.
Oh, I think I put in,
So you don't have to take all of your roads out necessarily. You do
oh, we've
have-
got some
We need to
money,
get our houses in before we
okay. How about,
build
now,
houses and then homes.
what if I put in a driveway off of this road? I feel like,
What
What?
purpose?
to put a house there.
Are we limited for rain gardens? Do we only have
No.
so many rain gardens that we
You
can
can
put?
put in, you have to have a house to put a ring in.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got, if I,
So we want to put houses along here, can we do that now?
Yeah.
You only have 2 stormwater right now, just so you know. So you're
What
putting in a duplex?
One
Multifamily.
duplex.
So we're gonna do,
I wanted to put
We're
in
gonna do a multifamily?
do more multifamily.
Okay, I'm gonna do,
multifamilies, 3 of
yeah,
these.
and then it's over here?
These are the multifamily.
Right here.
yeah.
Your stormwater is running a deficit before
So-
you put in your,
Okay, I'm putting in some, things
That's
over
just,
here.
it's not, this isn't firmly attached, it's just sitting there. It's a planner's vision.
I'm
Okay,
So how much, what's our town fund?
So you have to
We need-
stop
160.
building.
We have to stop,
well, street trees are okay.
Yeah.
Keep building them.
So-
and rain gardens.
But, so Jane just added a driveway that was added,
I got the driveway and.
2 single family,
Oh, I see, and then 2 more.
and then she
trees.
added 2 rain
2
gardens.
trees and 2 rain gardens.
Okay, so you're at
Well done.
0. 8, okay, we're at
Okay.
8 plus, okay.
So I need to put some more drainage in, right?
There's
So
no
now-
drainage
so now we're
here.
okay to add a new multifamily.
So this is multifamily?
Yeah,
Okay, so there's
Yeah.
what?
And a duplex, it looks like?
But we're not done.
Or-
Is this the nurse's station here? Is that where we put
It-
that, or is that just hanging out
I
there?
think
Nurse
it-
station is not, oh, yeah.
She's not-
You did count it, so.
Oh, we
it needs-
did?
Needs to go somewhere.
All right,
But
oh,
there's-
that's right, it was here, but then
Yeah.
somebody took it off.
We put the road in where the
So-
nurse's
Your
station
bonuses
was.
have to stay in the transition and growth areas.
Well,
So
the
the
nurse's
thought was to
station could
put it
go
near the
here,
school.
Or we
at
could
one
do
point.
it by the police station.
Yeah, do it behind the police.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Where's it connected?
Right
To the
through.
road.
But through the police station, there's parking there for the nurse's
You want us to
station.
put a driveway next to this?
Saying how you get the nurse.
Okay, we can put in a
Did
driveway.
you tell us how to
Keep
worry
making-
about parking?
You know, I say about parking, I said how people
Put
get
a
access
driveway.
to
Can
it.
you
Yeah.
do a driveway next to the, is that all right?
Sure.
I
Sure.
think it's- So that's pretty cheap, a driveway, right? Yeah. That
Right.
would gain $5 for the driveway.
Mhm.
So, can I put in some more drainage to allow us to develop this?
So you wanted to put in
Oh, I
more,
see.
sorry.
Drainage, so that we,
Yeah, I feel like this drainage, where,
doesn't matter
Shouldn't-
where it goes. as long as
okay,
it's-
all right,
It just has to connect to water,
Right,
yeah,
which I guess that does, because it can go under the road.
it's going under there.
okay. 'Cause
So
this-
putting
this-
in-
Every one of these
A
pieces
track
has
here.
a sensor on it that goes directly in the
No,
eye.
the sensor,
My eyes.
It's your
on the
eyes.
sensor. Okay, yeah.
so where was this? Was that there before? It was over.
3, and that takes us down to $85. So,
But it does increase your stormwater capacity to 31.
I
What
just
does?
added,
Oh.
did you get the extra multifamily?
Yeah, another multifamily.
Should we
So-
put
So how many multifamilies are you at now? So that,
Can I have one more?
1,
orange?
2, 3, 4,
Which is
5,
the
this is a duplex.
no.
I thought it was a multi.
No,
It's
it's
on the
two
multi-
red.
Let's see, it's 2 red, you need to, so, there need to be 3 units total.
Here's another one. You have one?
I'll let you decide how you wanna
Growth
do
or
that.
transition.
You wanna do that? Is that what you're
You
talking
can't
about?
put 3 high,
Oh, you can't?
no,
There's a height
No, it
limit?
has to be 3 of these,
yeah.
Do you,
if it's going to be.
how about a general store? Do you want a general store in
Yes.
this town?
Is there revenue from that?
Maybe on this
Well,
road here would be.
Positive.
This is,
nice
it's
if
a,
Over here.
Costs.
well, it'll mean that people purchase in town, in
We
these
don't care.
jobs.
But it doesn't
Does
give-
it give us
Well, wait,
points?
what is a general store?
So I have to remind you, Ann, what we're here for.
They
It's to win,
cost,
I
I
get
put
it.
in
4. It costs us 100
To do
Okay.
what?
and gains us 50 points.
A general store?
By the way, somewhere in here we need
Is that the
36
store?
green
How
units.
about
Yes.
it in this area here, this
Yes.
municipal area?
What's that, the general store?
Yes.
Sure, it's a great
So
place for it.
we'll gain a bunch of points. We've got 1,146 points.
So the community
Can I build some
center,
more road?
There's an awful lot of overhead
the,
here, without having a lot of residences.
the community
But
center
But
is
this
100
is supposed to be the
points.
growth area, the gray is the growth area,
But I
so it
understand,
can be more, dense.
this is the town, though. You already have the police station, the fire station, the nurses, the schools.
We've got plenty
You
of
don't have
stuff.
is houses.
Okay.
Right.
and revenue. So these actually,
Right.
these two pieces are, I think, in terms of geography, underrepresenting what the town would have. So you have to actually have a lot more density probably if you
We know.
constrain by this.
right.
That's why we need to put roads
You
in
guys-
here
you
and
guys put in the
houses.
harbor?
Exactly.
Yeah, they put it in the harbor,
Does that benefit us?
Put
Yeah,
one
you
down.
get points.
yeah.
We put in that dock.
So the
Okay.
main,
So we can afford to put a little road in here to develop this?
How many segments you wanna put in?
Don't forget, we can also populate this existing road
Yep,
Yes.
before we put more roads in,
Keep in mind, I
we
know
can put houses.
we briefly discussed it, but for each square, if you have a density of at least 20, so 20 units, you can put a bus station in.
Oh,
And
hey,
the bus
let's do a
station,
bus
the
station.
bus station gives you, it costs you 50,
But we get 100.
but you get 100 points for it. And you're allowed to have multiple of them, there's no limit on how many bus stations that you have, but you can
what kind of
only,
housing do you want to
it's
put along
one
here?
per 20
Um,
units.
maximize
It's a
it.
main street,
townhouses, so what is it?
this could be single families in back in here.
Something tall along here,
2 more road pieces.
Something tall.
How many
you know,
total-
units
Wait,
that
wait,
are
wait, you're getting
stacked.
too close to the house.
I think we're at 20.
I'll count them.
9.
I think we wanna fill in houses to get,
You're reducing your stormwater.
Oh, totally.
And is,
But now,
I
how,
think we're at 20. 'Cause there were
Where's our
20
single-family
before
houses?
additions.
I want to do the same thing over here
That's orange.
you did here.
the community center does give you a lot of
oh,
points.
so I'm sorry, I misunderstood, so general store gets you 50, The community center, you wanna put it,
The town hall gets you too big.
I wanna put the community center
You
catty
guys are
corner,
out of stormwater.
catty corner to
Well,
the
that's because we put
museum.
the roads
Those
in.
last two
Good
houses,
idea.
those last two houses, we gotta go.
Oh,
So
houses,
this one
We're
too.
probably closer to the road.
they take up stormwater,
Gotta have
but- so
parking.
then we add some trees.
I just thought we don't have to worry about
Yep.
stormwater.
No, we don't.
Let's put trees behind
And,
these guys,
okay,
those
Okay.
buildings.
So that
And-
community center, what would be around the community center then? I think,
a community
the
center over not too far from the school would be nice.
it's right here. This is the
Yeah.
community
Oh,
center.
okay.
And then, I just feel like there needs to be some
Okay.
greenery.
You don't want these?
We're doing greenery,
Yeah.
can't you see? I need more trees.
Yeah.
Please.
The ground, the public gardens
Buy some pink in there.
adds 50 points.
Which is the public garden, that,
The orange, so I don't know if we wanted to have a
Sure.
public garden
Behind
or
the
the,
community center.
yeah.
Track the trees.
nice.
Lot of trees.
Step in.
So we're down to, what does the pharmacy get you?
Oh, we could put a house.
75. You get 75 with the pharmacy. Could that take another driveway and then maybe
Sure.
pharmacy?
Can you double up on driveways? Like have,
What's,
How long is it?
What's
You
this?
can
A pharmacy
driveway as
and
long
a-
as you want.
What's this?
As
In a
long as
busy
it's
section.
two houses on it.
That's a good idea. No,
So,
Say
so
what?
adding in your pharmacy.
yeah,
Your town fund cannot handle adding a pharmacy right now.
okay.
okay. Can we put in a liquor store?
Oh, we're 100, we're, where are we on our stormwater? We have room for 8 more,
Yes.
so I'm gonna continue to build this neighborhood? That's okay with everybody?
I would like to remind you guys that you can add home occupations to existing houses, and I don't believe it impacts your stormwater at all.
Oh,
we can add what?
oh, I didn't realize
Home
that.
occupations, that's just the yellow bricks.
Oh, so,
So they can be on top or beside
A
the
residence.
residences.
so I think that would
What's
be
a home
fabulous.
occupation?
So home
Well,
occupations, like someone does like an internet business
Accounting.
or
Your
I'm an
last two
attorney
houses, you
or I'm
don't
a
have enough
doctor,
stormwater.
Okay,
and you live
I
there,
can take-
but that's
I can
your.
take
Well,
these
if you,
obligations.
okay,
does,
the last two
They have to
have.
pay extra tax on that?
Well, yeah, it's assessment,
Well,
it's business, yeah.
then let me get that out of the
Looks
way.
like a consultant and so forth, same thing?
I mean, we
But
wouldn't
let's do home
we probably
occupation.
Sure.
catch that if people do it out of their home.
Thank you.
But in theory, yes, I mean.
I
it
think
should
I'll
be
put
bringing
some
more
home
value
businesses
to
in here.
generating
What do we,
income.
what do we gain from home businesses?
It gives you $15 to your town revenue. They're not allowed in rural though. Oh wait, is that true? No, they are allowed.
No, they're allowed.
Okay, these two guys have businesses over here.
Nice.
So somewhere, we need 36 affordable housing units,
Why?
We're getting close.
Why
because
do
it's a
we-
state mandate.
I think I just removed
Do we
this.
have any affordable housing? yet?
Not yet.
Yes, we do.
We do?
Where?
22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You're at
Oh, we do in the,
26.
on the multi-use.
Yes. You have
So all the
26.
greens in the multi-use are?
Yep, they
Where did
count.
the count
All
go?
right,
So
good.
you're at 26 right now,
And we need
36.
I've got to-
10 more.
Yeah.
So that's when we have what?
So
Why does
The
green,
yellow with green?
Why is it so many when we have so few houses in town?
What do you mean?
What's our state requirement?
The state requirement is
10%.
36.
Is it
It's a
relative?
fixed number?
We said it's 10% of your
Let's
housing
do a
has to be,
whole
so
line
being
of
fictitious, this is
businesses on
Oh.
top of
Well,
the
the orange and
residence.
yellow,
Yeah,
But if we only have
Yeah,
20
I'll take a
houses,
yellow. thank you.
Come on, you can do it.
We need more houses.
you tell
I
us,
believe in you.
you
I
tell
think
us
you can
to
do it.
stop every time I do.
Well,
Because-
you've got to manage your
You like to build the roads. You're into the road thing.
You're in the
That's
road.
I
costing
get
us
stopped there too,
stormwater.
I know.
Build it and they will come. So what we're doing is we're
Okay.
making like these all have a business on top or,
So we can
Yeah,
add
home
houses along
occupation.
the road here, right?
and then
Sure, that's
Maybe.
transition.
maybe a tree.
You got one,
There we go. What were you planning on doing with that, Paul?
Which?
This
we
little
can't do
guy
houseboats?
right there?
come on.
Oh, well, originally I thought we were just doing single family in here.
Have you been to Seattle?
Well, they are single family, but they're single
For
family
the
with
transition.
home
for
occupation,
single
right?
family.
Right.
Potential.
It adds,
I'll put one
supposedly
in
added
here.
some
Maybe
points
this guy will
to
have a
us.
home business too.
Oh,
Okay,
there's still-
Jane,
Yeah?
you gotta stop putting those bricks in.
I can do that, that doesn't cost me anything.
There's
right?
Well,
stormwater
but
issues.
you have too many houses.
Or mine is 10
Yeah.
on stormwater.
Okay,
And how much money I have?
so take one.
What does each white block cost us? Well, we can put
So you need to take one more house out, Jane.
Can we do it, well, no, we want the.
Oh, put in a
want the
rain
revenue.
garden.
Yeah, you can put rain gardens in.
Yeah. That they each have
So-
rain
Put 2
garden.
in.
Yes, those would be nice.
yeah, that's be nice in that
And
area.
This guy will have a rain garden too. Pass me a couple more rain gardens, please. Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
This town is gonna have more rain gardens than,
Well, that will make it really attractive though, and then people will come and visit and spend money there.
do you know you can't do rain gardens west of the Mississippi?
West of the Mississippi?
Do you know that?
West of Mississippi?
Because of the
Is
drought?
the drought?
No, because you don't own the water rights.
Oh,
West of
yes, that's right.
Oh,
So if you live in Colorado,
Water
it's against the law to
yeah.
have a rain garden.
Oh,
a whole different law.
Oh.
This is,
can't.
And
why
I think we
don't wanna
need
live out there.
trees.
So where do we, stormwater, we have 6 capacity again.
do we want to,
So should
how
it
many points?
put these houses over here now,
On the road.
on the other side
What's that?
of the
I think
road?
it's a pharmacy.
Towards the
How many
yellow.
points on the pharmacy?
75.
Yeah,
We could get 75 points for a pharmacy.
you keep pushing the drugs.
Well, you said you wanted points, I'm just going along.
We're gonna put this right here in the commercial area, right? Down by
So
the,
you filled this whole
Yes.
thing in 45 minutes?
Yes.
Yep. I'll show you the picture of ours when we're done.
we are not looking at it.
Okay, so
Well, no, you're not gonna look at it right
how
now.
many
Oh,
points
shame
did,
on
how many
I think we
points
need
did you
some
get?
houses in.
So your town
Yeah.
fund can't handle a
Okay.
pharmacy.
Can't handle the pharmacy yet.
Okay.
We need
So
more
this is
points
the,
to get.
this,
So
I'm,
how-
the
how
trade-off
many
of
points
I
did you
think
get?
we need to
You-
do more
how
housing.
many
points
Yes,
versus
we do.
We got
So,
town funds.
let's-
We can do here,
Oh,
We
my,
could do
a
here.
whole lot more than we have.
I
Yes.
think that it should be like, Alexandria. It should have a lot of tall, multiple units
can't go more
within a
than-
building.
we can't go higher
You
than.
guys do not have enough stormwater for that many houses.
Oh,
Okay, we'll put
So
some more.
is this one right here, this development?
Yeah,
Yeah. that's
Okay,
the-
so just put some more rain gardens
this
in.
has to go?
Yeah,
You
that's
have
the-
enough for 2 of those houses.
Put rain gardens.
Just that side, the
and
4 right
rain
now,
gardens and
until,
trees in.
until
Can we
they
just put some
do
stormwater in?
improvements.
no, we'll just put the gar,
Just leave
Put
those.
rain gardens, yeah.
I'm just
So they're putting how
thinking,
many in?
we're gonna think,
4? They're
we
gonna
can
put
do
4
these at
more.
the same time,
And then
we're not
2
going
new
to.
co-occupation.
Okay, so can I put these back?
I think so.
Okay.
What did they just put in?
They
More
put
rain
4
gardens?
rain gardens down, and then they're putting the 4
Houses
single families,
with,
and then they have the home occupations.
right,
So we need, well, just do another house.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Another
And-
house, home occupation.
Thank you, excellent. Okay, and then a tree, right, to balance it?
What's the population number mean,
It's just a population. That's,
not represented by what's here?
no, it does represent whatever's,
Really?
yeah.
Well, based on single-family duplex, so.
Yep, it gives you your
10 people
population.
in single family.
Okay, so we
If
should
you
do
look at your
houses
spreadsheet.
here.
Hmm?
We have 5 units of stormwater left, so we can do houses along here,
Yes,
along this road.
great.
What kind of houses do you want here?
What about with maybe business, the, what is it, the green and the yellow? Is
You
that
want
develop-
more of the mixed, commercial?
Can I can. put
Mixed
road
use,
in.
120. Is that where we want that? Do we care?
Do you want to have it maybe here?
Here
just
would
one?
be, yeah, mixed use would be great there. That's the yellow, green, yellow bottom, green top.
It's, well done. Okay, thank you.
So Jean's putting in 2 more roads. I don't think that's gonna be good for your stormwater.
So
In the rural area.
this is not a rural,
So you're
this
down to
is
1, you
this
gotta
This
is
is
manage your.
transitional, this is rural.
transitional, yeah. So I was gonna put some houses in over here, but that's gonna hurt
Well,
the
then put
So
storm.
your
you're
road
down
over
to
here.
To 1
Don't
stormwater.
Well,
put it out there.
But it
We're not
has
gonna-
to go off a road, it can't be out in the middle of nowhere.
No, I know.
There needs to be a
But
lot
why
of-
build this if we're not gonna populate it? It's already 720.
Oh, I see.
How,
If you wanna build in here, in transitional, then use your road in here somehow.
Well, that's, I'm putting this road, but we could put more
What do you
houses
think
out
about?
here, I guess. But can we build more houses?
Trying to figure out
Well,
how
except
we're
for the
getting more
stormwater.
houses in here.
I think, yeah, I think you need to have
We
houses
need to
in,
populate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, we have a road here, so we can do this.
so should it
Do
be?
you want single families, or do you want,
Yeah, I think.
We only have one
but single
stormwater.
families
Or
would
just
be
in-
higher,
we-
so you'd want to, I think that the single families would be nice in here.
So Jane, I don't know if we can put those out there.
Oh, in the rural, you can't
No.
put house,
To see, look, your stormwater, if we do put 4,
well, what, we can put
What is- I mean,
some more.
we only have one
Two
stormwater
duplexes?
yet.
We can put rain gardens in.
if you put 2 duplexes in,
Rain gardens and trees.
so you're gonna put what, 2 rain gardens in?
Sure.
What is that?
I think the large single families might be nice in the gray area over
Yeah.
there.
Those are reds?
Yeah, that's 3+ bedroom, large single family.
But you don't get any
It's near
more
the
for the
school.
large single family than you
Right.
do for the,
We don't make
So
any-
actually, and by the way, we have a road here and we
oh, we
put all,
get population, more population.
Oh, I see.
What's
No,
the?
we didn't put it, we didn't put any houses on
We
the
don't
other
make
side of this road.
Anything for population.
We get $10 for
Well, you got the school though, and,
large single family, 3
But
bedroom.
still, we should have
Yeah, we
room
get
for
$10 for
houses.
single family. Same.
Okay.
So the only difference is the
Affordable
population, which
$10.
affects the schools. We have, what
Why
about
do
the
we want more
school?
population? How does that help us win?
I don't know, it means we need a larger school, but I don't know where it plays in over here.
It's more expensive.
Oh, I guess you get more tax
So we
revenue.
do need to
If you
fill
put
in
a large
houses on this
Yeah.
side of the street.
So,
Even
so,
Yeah.
the what if we
We have this
add
whole
to
side
the
of the street to
school?
fill in.
Okay,
But what do
yeah,
you
let's
want?
fill in what we already have before we
Yeah.
make new roads.
Do we
So we
want,
have this here to develop, we have this here, we have this here. We've got
Okay.
these large buildings there, what do we want behind?
so we want duplexes on the other side of the
Sure,
multi-use?
Yep, duplexes would be great.
So what could you put on top of the?
We only have
multifamily?
stormwater for
I
one.
don't see that.
Could you do 6 units? That's overkill, isn't it?
Oh, we're gonna have to do a lot more
Let's
stormwater
do-
behind these guys.
It has to connect, oh, okay, you're doing the rain
I'm
gardens.
doing rain garden, yeah, it's much easier, same points.
Affordable single family.
I'm adding a lot of rain gardens here, guys,
Do you want multifamily here,
so that we
We
or
have,
could-
duplexes?
You could put affordable single
So
family.
if I grab some oranges,
yeah, we just needed stormwater capacity
Yes.
to do
But this wasn't
duplexes.
summing, right? This isn't summing.
So,
then
So it's still like that.
That's a duplex?
yeah,
So, X out that.
so the large single
Your
family,
scores
3+
go a little weird for a
bedrooms.
second, I'm fixing it, don't worry.
Duplex is 2 family.
good, Galen can't yell at us. We can't
So
see the
tell me
score.
about the, we didn't put in a bus station, did we? Do we want to?
Do
There's
you,
some advantage to doing that. I think.
what is, what's the advantage?
do we want duplexes on top of each other, or should we just have a?
They're all
little-
separated by one.
We
Oh.
get
And they're
100
across-
We get 100 points.
But they're two-story, yeah.
They're two
Because
story,
these
and
are
they're,
two stories
and they're
too,
across
the
from
street.
multi-use.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you want them to have views
okay.
out.
What do you mean,
Okay.
need
Like these
20
two we'll see
units
out
in the
here.
square? Let's put in,
Yeah.
Let's put in more rain gardens behind those duplexes.
Public gardens do help us points-wise.
Oh, let's do a public garden there,
Yeah, that would be nice.
where is the?
those big orange.
Now it's, yeah, it's-
But it costs us, we money, we're over, well,
We have a lot, oh, no.
You, just give me 1 second.
Just give it a-
It's,
No, we're taking advantage of this, Tony.
You can put a public garden in here.
Right
Do you wanna
behind
put a
the
bus station for
the
100?
drugstore,
Where is it?
potentially.
That's where the drugstore
Right
is
here.
gonna be?
But
Where's the
public-
bus station?
now we're
Bus
at what
station
we're
go in the affordable area, they're
Where-
the ones the most.
Like over by the school, the kids
Yeah.
can ride the bus to
What is
school
it
over here.
proposed? If we're counting the stormwater.
What's that?
Bus.
That's a bus station.
Oh, I thought the bus station,
We don't
Yeah,
have a
that's bus
It takes out $50, but it adds 100 points. We need 20+ units in square.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
this must be the bus.
No,
Or
why,
that's
No,
the
why,
orange.
the
why
bus
this bus
is in your
station?
hand.
Okay. Gee, so we added a whole bunch of rain gardens, like
There
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We added a public,
are a garden.
public park behind these guys.
There are a lot of public parks over there.
And
Really is the town.
did the bus station get pulled?
No,
Okay,
it's still here in my hand.
we're thinking.
I wanted to get permission. We're minus 54 on stormwater.
We had a little bit of a formula issue.
Oh,
I
Let me
could,
beta test.
Can we play with that?
we were doing so
Maybe-
well.
You might have been
Well, you know
hacked.
what? Look at
You
your
may have
town
been hacked in
fund.
the middle of this.
Look at your town fund right now.
Yeah.
I would just add your, you have enough to put, these are 50 each, and
Yeah.
I would just start putting them in.
You could
Okay.
put one here, right on the edge.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
We're doing stormwater.
Yeah.
How do we get our town funds, so, I guess,
we build a lot of houses,
Yeah.
brought in some tax revenue.
1, 2,
So this wouldn't need it, but maybe
We could put another one over
Another
here,
one.
yeah.
another what?
Stormwater.
I'll put
Oh,
one.
there you go.
But you know,
Okay.
does it need to come back to a certain
I
spot?
just added
or-
1,
okay.
2, 3, 4.
Must it be parallel
And
to
then
the
we
road?
added,
Does it have to be, oh,
6.
does it have to be near a road? Is that what the idea is?
So add 6 more in, and then I'll give you 10. I already added them in, so just add 6 more white pieces.
You can put
And
them on the
do they
road.
have to be on the road?
They can be on the
Yeah, you can
roads.
put them
They can be on the
here, you can
roads.
put them down
Anywhere
here.
on.
Oh, they don't
As long
need to
as they
be near the
connect.
water?
Well, as long as one piece connects, that's all you need. It's like this piece is connected, this is,
Has to connect to the water.
connects to the
Right.
water. That's where the outflow is going. So the stormwater is gonna go that direction to the,
We
how
can't
many,
send
how
it to
many did
another
you tell me to
town.
add?
you can
6
send it
more?
right into the ocean.
6 more.
Yep.
So, that's 3, 4,
So what does that bring them to total?
5.
That's what we just did.
Okay.
12.
So that's all total. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a roughly 5-minute warning.
Okay,
So we only have about 70 million houses to build.
So how do we get more points? We put in the bus station, do we?
So
put
we
in
have
the-
10 houses.
You
that
have
we
enough
put in.
money now for the pharmacy. You can put that in.
Okay,
Have we achieved the 30% of land conserved?
The bus
Pharmacy.
station, the bus
Oh, yeah, we
station
have
is
lots of
there.
sorry.
There needs to be
Makes-
20
there are a lot of places we can
units
build.
on one of the big squares for the bus station.
Well, what about here?
So this one can have a bus station.
Bus station's not
22.
going in the middle of this
Or you
neighborhood.
can put it
No,
next
gotta
to
be
the
it.
community
Next to the
center.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
is that the community center?
yeah, that's community
Perfect
center.
spot.
They're at 28 affordable right now. You need 36 to get the bonus.
What are affordable?
36.
Affordable is
Green.
these green pieces.
So we should put, let's
So
throw,
you can do green
let's throw
standalone
a
or you
few
can
in
do mixed
the,
use.
rural area.
Goodness.
And then, so
Sorry?
you can put a bus
Let's do-
station in here.
Put a
Oh,
few
oh,
of
we
the
put it over
affordable
there.
houses
We
in
just
the
go
rural
right
area.
Okay. Oh, affordable houses in the rural area?
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, why don't we,
This is a mixed use, I think.
You can put one bus station here, one bus station here so
Any of
far.
this road?
Where are we putting the
Purple
agritourism?
Single family.
One bus station. That's not here
I
yet.
put the bus station.
So, are you making a note that if we put, is this 2, does this get 2 points? As opposed to 1 point?
This is a
Can you get 2
two-story,
points when it's a?
Two-story
affordable?
First 2-story.
I guess it's affordable, it's affordable
Duplex.
duplex, yeah.
Right, so
can do that.
you would be counting us as getting
so
that,
why don't we
right?
put some in
Okay.
the,
So
you're at 30
or in the
for your
transition area here.
You don't have.
We're gonna
any more
end our
storm-
road
you
right
don't have any
there.
more
But don't forget, we have a
stormwater.
road
More
here.
stormwater.
oh,
We have an existing road here.
right, but we're
We
monitoring,
can put
we
some,
can't put any more houses
we can
up.
put
we can put some affordable,
We have
can't
no
we?
Put more
storm.
MS4 in.
Stormwater.
I would say that you need to put it where your houses are. That's where all your purchase
But we have lots
services-
of rain
Yeah.
cars.
Well, you're taking care, you're being sustainable, that's good.
I mean, that's-
How many of these am I,
One,
oh, we have plenty of money in the town budget.
What can
This
we
is
buy?
3,
huh?
4,
The other thing I would
So we should
suggest
continue
is,
this one,
I'm
too.
recommending this, cause you guys haven't talked about it, but you haven't conserved any land. And
This
so,
is all
Conserved.
conserved, right?
Oh,
it helps,
Conserved,
it
this?
helps.
conserved.
conserve.
Oh, with the rubber
You have
band.
to conserve it, you have to go,
Oh, the
Okay.
rubber bands.
yes, you gotta do it.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot the rubber band.
Now we need our engineer.
Where's the gray?
It doesn't have to be gray, just a circle.
Okay, so
Oh.
we can do this again, right?
Yeah. And if you can preserve 3 whole tiles,
2-minute warning.
3 whole things, you can then get the point bonus.
No, whatever. but
Let's
we
do
usually
it.
wrap up at
We're
8,
gonna
so
conserve
wanna
this
be
whole
respectful.
thing back here.
I'm gonna.
How come I can't get this in?
That one I did not.
Oh.
You're gonna conserve your transition area?
Me?
Why don't
No.
we put more in rural?
That's up to you.
What's this? Is this
That's-
just hanging
that's
out?
rural. Oh, what is that?
That's there.
Okay, I thought there was already, I thought there was something there already,
Nope.
and we're gonna move this house out of this area so we get that bonus.
There's 12 blocks, right?
Six-
Uh,
16 is-
Pop that house
Yeah.
someplace.
All right,
No,
2
we're gonna do the
minutes.
whole thing.
Okay, how many do you have so far? You need 12 blocks, 12 of those preserved blocks to.
Well,
What do you mean, what do you mean?
The whole
what?
thing we're gonna preserve, because we get
Yeah.
bonus.
Well, but you
You
don't
can do
wanna,
that.
you've got your,
I've just
rubber
added,
band issue, that you don't wanna break your rubber bands.
Well, we could do
What you
this.
can do too is
We got
Oh,
there.
your school capacity, pick your school capacity.
Oh, what?
how many hit a school?
but we can add school capacity, right? That
Yes,
gets
you
us
can
something.
add school capacity.
We have plenty.
Well,
of
that
money,
would
but
mean
we
just-
don't have as much money.
There you go.
Non-buildable property.
School capacity costs us $500, but gets us 50.
Thanks.
I'm
How do we
getting
add
tired
our
of planning my
population?
town here. So,
How do we get school capacity? We have a lot of houses left to put on.
Well, I mean, our intention wasn't that you could put all the houses in the game on without increasing your school capacity.
So
is that
this is school,
population
this is school
commensurate with
capacity
the type
here,
of
right?
housing and the quantity we have?
Yes,
It is.
yeah.
Will this work?
Well, that's
The population doesn't really
You
affect.
just add to school?
So if
I'm
you
adding
give
to the
them-
school, yeah.
But how do we add, what's
So you
the
add,
increment?
how many, you just need to add one school capacity.
Oh, I
Which is
added
2.
five.
Is that one?
We'll
Just
call
that
it one.
2 is 1.
2 is 1? So,
Okay,
If you give them 12 conservative, what happens?
okay, I added
Oh.
2, I added 2, I guess.
It's round.
free town fund.
Oh, did they?
Uh-oh, we're down $10. We need to raise the taxes.
Just give them-
Sorry, whoever I just got in the eye.
So just do the outside
Okay.
How
perimeter.
many points you get for karaoke?
I know.
Last time.
Grab
I'm
the
trying.
microphone.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Trees.
that's the end of the game. We gave you the conservative, you give them the conservative land
Yep.
goal.
Oh,
Okay.
not the bonus.
Two.
I got 2 squares here. Consider that all conserved.
We gave you the 12 blocks that you guys
Okay,
conserved them.
Great.
So, and did they meet their affordable housing goal?
Did they? That's a good question.
Oops,
One,
this can go
two,
back.
three,
I added a few more.
4, 5, 6. You added a few.
You didn't get that? Nadia did.
I
She's got a good
did.
eye.
Okay.
We're
1,
at
2, 3,
33.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I have
Did you
to-
get this side?
You don't count those.
Oh.
That was at the game.
Did
That
you
was already
add,
in the
did
game.
you add a duplex in?
Yeah, they had it right here.
This was here and they fell off.
Did
and
you get all
they-
these
when the road-
duplexes?
We're saying up there affordable, yeah.
Oh, I
We
didn't-
can make the top floor
I don't think I-
affordable,
I don't
a
know.
couple. Here, I'm making the top floor affordable. We need 2?
3 blocks, you got them,
You need these?
Oh, I changed them out, okay.
which is,
so you're not gonna take this apart, right?
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Thank you.
It's really great.
All right, now we're 36 affordable. We have more affordable housing than we do housing.
Yeah,
yeah,
yes,
because we just haven't.
we just have
That's
a
it.
few wealthy.
Oh, so how do we have 46 stormwater, all this?
Minus 15 on the school.
Because you stopped us from building.
Okay,
over
so you're
and
at
over
37
and-
affordable, so you met all
How
of
many
your
points
state
did you get?
goals.
So you met all the state goals. You got the affordable. Did you look at the bonuses?
We need to build more homes, because we have all that.
We could, we have all
stormwater
this
credit.
here, we have all this here, we have all that stormwater now.
Yeah, we're just,
We-
we're
Did they
prime.
get-
This is a road, we can put some houses across from the school.
They never ended up putting the pharmacy.
No, they didn't.
You kept,
Oh, I
Oh, Why
thought
did we
we,
do
I
that?
thought we had
no,
talked
we-
about it.
no,
but I
every time we
didn't-
put it in.
Oh, we had no.
Nadia said.
Now we did.
You didn't
Stick
have
it
any
in
money.
here, too.
Now we have it.
Okay.
Now we have a pharmacy.
So, the grand total for you all is 3379.50.
Great.
So I think you guys did a great job managing the stormwater aspect, the town fund. What did you all think of the game?
Wonderful. Really, really clever.
Yeah. Was it enough time, or do you think you needed more time?
Probably 90 minutes would have been the maximum. I think we would have all started petering
Yeah,
out.
I don't know,
at
how
this
long have
point
we
in
been
time.
working
So
on
the
it?
question is, do we
It's
need
We
you?
started at 6.
Yeah.
It's
We
been
need-
about an hour
we
and
need you
15
guys.
minutes.
Yeah, that's plenty of time
We
for
need you
me.
guys.
Yeah.
What was our score?
We need these guys.
They
No,
had over
We need you
4,000.
guys who did all the work for you.
No, you guys did a good job. This is how you laid it out. What did you discover from doing this exercise?
Well, it was interesting. There were some
of us who were, you know, interested in achieving different goals. I was
Right.
interested in the different perspective. You were interested in this area here. You're interested in points.
Well, because I was told that.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, but we
Which,
sort of
to me, that
concentrated on
doesn't
the area
seem
where we
real.
were standing.
Right.
Oh, that's,
It
yes,
doesn't,
that's
the
true.
points,
Well, I
like,
moved around a lot.
what's the points, you know, like,
It's a
Well, the
game.
point,
when you say,
It's a game.
well, the points are associated with things that do add value to the
but
community.
they're,
Yeah.
right.
But you know, there were nice things that were, it was clever, you know, for example, why we would put these nurse station near the police, near the fire, near the town hall, and then you'd have the maritime over here on the water, so there was,
Yeah.
there was,
And actually, the emergency services are sort of in the middle so that they can access all areas of town.
yeah. And we talked about what affordable, you know, or workforce housing needs, you know, the bus station was in an area that was closer to, multiple units.
So we have a town that has close to that population. Right?
Yeah.
So we have a lot more buildings in this town than I see. here.
Yes.
So how does that square with this? You're saying by doing this game and putting in the type of housing times X times whatever, it is, you get that number there. I don't see 4,000 people.
We start off with 3,500.
Yeah, we gave you a
So-
fictitious amount. They may
Just
be
out
living
to
over
begin.
here somewhere, but that's the, I can reduce it and just say it's 5 of you, and that's it. The population's 5, and then you have
It
to.
doesn't really
Yeah.
matter, that doesn't change.
They're all in Goose Rocks
If that
over
helps
here.
you, like, we can change that and just,
The population of the town isn't affecting your score or anything. The school capacity is a separate calculation based on the houses put in, so it's just kind of something to look at. It doesn't affect the rest of the
So
game.
the population didn't change during the game.
it did.
They did,
It does,
when it went
it goes
up by
up.
300 and something.
Because
But
it
it's as
started
if
at
you had an
3,500.
area of town you were going to develop.
Yeah.
The rest of the town is all developed or
Okay.
whatever, and you're just taking this.
But we're
So when do we
throwing-
really talk about the changes we want to the town?
Well, apparently, is this the town you want to live in? That's the question.
I'd have to shrink to be able to live there,
Yeah.
be the size of a Lego.
Well, but this is,
These
this
are-
is
These are
This
not
is-
trademark Legos.
reminiscent of the village, except that these are now multifamily, whereas they were just big old, single-family mansions and houses. It's probably,
Well, we have the single family over here in their exclusive neighborhood in the rural area.
Yeah, and you know what was attractive about it is that we've added flora, fauna, just a different dimension, so it's something besides just concrete, so it was a healthy
Yeah.
place to live.
Mm-hmm.
I think the big
Right, I
lesson
got
is
credit for it.
that there are costs, everything, there are trade-offs you
Yep.
have to make, to achieve your goals.
I think you would be good with 75 minutes.
And that's what
Maybe.
we, that's what we had.
That's what we had with the
So-
other team, that they did a beta test to see how this would work, and that, we didn't know if it was gonna be long enough, because for Nani and I, we were doing it for 45 minutes, and we're like, we could keep going, but
you knew all the rules.
Maybe
to
send the
go in.
rules ahead of time.
And I have a road to nowhere
Give
here.
people a little prep.
Did we get charged for those too? Probably.
Yeah.
That's
So
for
the
future
rules,
development.
we didn't start the timer until after the rules.
yeah, after the rules, then you
Got
got.
Could have digested it and been prepared for the game.
Sure.
That
So
would
we,
be
Could
we
have
actually,
some-
we
No
do,
one would have read it.
Because
we
every
actually
time
do
we,
have, in the office, we have like.
I've read the minutes.
The rules are available, so any residents that come in, they can read the rules, they can look at the cheat sheets, like, people could be planning in their mind already if they are so inclined. We have tried to make the information available to people ahead of time, so I think like, when we take it to the public, people will have the
Yep.
availability to read the rules if they so desire and kind of
Cool.
digest the information a little bit.
So
before
when
they-
when you take it to the public, what do you mean?
So we're hoping to have game nights basically and have,
Here?
advertise it to the public.
Here, or at the library, or at like Goose Rocks Beach, like a
Graves,
community
Graves
center.
Library would be perfect.
Oh,
Just so people have a neutral place where maybe they never interact with government before. And this is like their first opportunity to really engage and they get to learn about planning, town planning, how it works. That's why we wanted to do it with you all, because you all
Want us to
know
learn about town
comprehensive planning. No, I mean, most of you, like, you've been part of the comprehensive plan or have experience, and so this is not a foreign concept to you.
And the idea of it also, like, one of the things that we kind of are, that we certainly noticed, like, in our own planning is when Galen and I did this, all of our development was on these two squares. We
I'll show you a
didn't,
picture.
we didn't touch anything else. We conserved basically the whole rural area. We developed heavily here and didn't touch anything else.
Okay, triple points.
And so, yeah, so that's where all the points were. And so, one of the things that we kind of like, that people, like, there's a lot of things that we're kind of hoping that people will realize as they play the game. One of them is that we can develop our growth area and still preserve the character of Kennebunkport. One of the things that people like is having that rural character,
Yeah.
where there's large homes with large pieces of land out in the countryside. But we're seeing
Oh,
also is that
excellent.
people want to live here and develop here.
Great.
And so we can develop the growth area and preserve the character of Kennebunkport and the rest of the
Yeah,
town
made it like a
and
grid.
still give
Yeah.
people that
And public
opportunity.
gardens
So
are
it's just
each
another
other
thing
areas.
that we kind of,
We have
like,
trees.
get people kind of thinking about
Yeah.
what that future
Yeah,
could look
no, I
like
think
in
this is
town.
brilliant. Yeah, I love
So
it.
that was, everything else was conserved. We didn't go out
Yeah.
anywhere else.
Oh, my.
I thought that was great.
So that's
Well done.
4,100 points. That's what it looks like.
Didn't do badly.
No, you guys actually, like, you were going down that same the rabbit hole with down that way. You just did the development.
How many rainforests?
Yeah, we had 20.
We didn't have the tree
We didn't have all
pieces.
the pieces.
They were all
actually.
We didn't have the
missing,
tree
then they
pieces
appeared.
back
They
then.
had
so
to come
we
in
Like, we
had
could have
to-
put
yeah.
26
So
Maybe
houses.
we'll play
We
that
got
one.
rid of the entire
Yeah.
house.
Does one house take one stormwater?
Yeah, I think so.
One house is 4 stormwater.
Oh, okay.
So did it shock you about this is just an observation I would like to see. I noticed that there's no large single families on your board.
But we decided it didn't make any difference.
But it makes a
Not
difference
enough
on
points.
taxes.
No,
It did make a difference on points. But does it make a difference on the town fund? Because you have more revenue coming in?
you,
No, it's the
No,
you
'cause the
you
revenue was
lose
the same.
more
The
sewer.
population was more. You added more to your population.
Right,
Yeah, that's why we decided,
but we're not taxing.
We said
them.
earlier,
The
we don't
town
want big
fund
maintenance.
impact is the same.
Well, that's
Which is
And it
not
takes more
real.
out of the water.
It's not real. What we, I mean, I'm not an assessor. That would be Becky's area of expertise.
But if it's
what-
got
what we
6
see- what we
bedrooms
see
versus
from her,
3 bedrooms.
what we see from her is that the location matters more,
Right.
basically. Like, you can have a small house on the water that's going to bring in more tax revenue than an
Right.
8-bedroom house out
Right.
in the
well,
rural zone.
location and
yeah.
quality of construction.
Yeah, so, so it's not the
Or
size of the
grading
house
system,
that
or
matters
the
the
grading
most.
system.
You know, it would be great to take a photo of this, and maybe have a board up that just showed all the different ideas that people come up with.
We've been
we
keeping
are.
them,
We're
so
taking
we'll have a leaderboard and like, we'll keep everybody's ideas and we wanna, I mean, we wanna preserve it, so we'll keep everyone's scoreboard, we'll keep the.
This is with
the
was
picture
the
of it.
other team. That's what they did.
Oh, that's very nice. It's
And
very
they were doing
pretty.
it without all the pieces.
They didn't
as
have all the
well,
pieces.
so-
They didn't have all the trees and.
Who's the other
Wow.
team?
Because they went out.
That was some of the clerks at town hall, and then we had the assessor, the town assessor, and the code officers. They were the other ones that did it.
I like the green space that was protected around the town. I think that's a great way to.
And this is kind of what we have right now, the land that's left to develop is
Yeah.
marginal wet land. And
Let's
so,
just you have
it
it
also, like,
sideways.
you
There
know,
you go.
want people to realize that that's the
Put
condition of
this.
the town.
Yeah.
People that are
Down
developing
Yeah.
have to work around
So,
wetlands
Here
right
you
now.
got.
There's
So
not
You
many
mean
other
this area?
Brown
This-
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. We decided to change it,
Yeah,
so if
I
you
think it's
zoom
great.
way in, we had marker that was used to differentiate the transition zone versus, and we said, you know what, it's better to have different colors, that way it helps people see the difference.
No, I think it's
Why don't
very
we end
clever.
the public meeting?
Yep.
Uh,
You wanna go to
do I have a motion to,
I move.
end the meeting?
Yeah.
I second.
Jane, and we have a second from Ann. All in favor?
Right.
Aye.
Thank you so much, David.
Okay, thank you all.
Thank